in the morning. What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe on him. Early in the morning. Way up she rises. Way up she rises. Way up she rises. Early in the morning. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Early in the morning. Way up she rises. Way up she rises. Way up she rises. Early in the morning. I thought I heard the old man say, "Leave John, leave tomorrow ye will get your pay, and it's time for us
What is up, everybody? I'm Rathian from Wrath Faction. Hopefully you guys are excited to be here. I know I am. What is going on, guys? I'm Rathian from Wrath Faction. Hopefully, you guys know why you're here. We're here for Revolution. It's a D&D game that I personally made. It's based on a couple different, ideas and concepts and bases, but, the overall story is come to be what I've produced. We have 3 previous episodes, I want to say, currently on our YouTube. If you want to check that out, just type !YouTube and you can see that. In the meantime, we're going to jump into episode 4, which is the players have just gotten through graduation, but we will get more into what has happened previously on Revolution once we bring in our characters. So, let's see who we got going on. You should be able to see them. Aha! You can. And now you should be able to hear them. Gentlemen, hello.
Hello, DM Master.
Is Violent Gumby back with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. You guys may notice that we have a new player with us. Yes, we do. Congratulations. Observation, perception, success. It is not Mr. Pickles. What was I saying? I don't even remember.
New player.
Yeah, new player. Yeah! So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick second. We're going to go through. Thank you so much for the host, Tickety Tex. We're going to go through and we're going to, do a quick recap of what has happened. And during that time, I'm going to bring in our players and kind of let them tell you about themselves. This is something that Mr. Pickles did before and I really liked it. So, we started out this game. It's a Southern Isle campaign. It's naval combat and warfare and island-based adventuring. We started out this with a group of knights from the Knights of Roz, the most honorable legion army in the Southern Isles. They're out on a patrol. This group that includes Olaf, who is still not with us, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so it includes the player who's not here. So anyways, this group of knights set out and they're on their patrols. They're doing their training. They're rising through the school and towards graduation, and they stumble across a man adrift at sea. This man is a little different. He's got blue tinted skin, so obviously stands out right off the bat. They saved him from
Stands
out. Nice. So they saved him, and this brings in our player, Mr. Pickles. Can you tell us a little bit about your character, the one found adrift at sea?
Yes, I can. I am playing Stan Waters, the Waterman, who has watery flesh that seems to have condensed quite aggressively at the current time, which is fine. Stan the Waterman, aka Stan Waters, sometimes interchangeable, believes himself to be a human that has been cursed by a foul wizard of some sort, to be watery in nature, fluid. And because of this, he's decided the best way to maybe free himself is to be a good person and help as many people as he can. He has a talent for music and likes to jam, and doesn't have much talent for weaponry, but regardless, he enlisted into the Knights doing everything he can to help people. Last game, I think I got to volunteer with kids, and I got something really awesome for doing that. I worked at the orphanage in Church of St. Nicholas, and kids love my comedy so much, I got a plus 10 comedy. That's Stan Waters.
So this group of knights, they pick up this man out of the water, and they head back to their fortress of solitude, the Knights of Roz Knights Hall. During this time, they rise through graduation, and on graduation day, they get assigned their official squadron, the crew that they will be sailing with and serving with. This crew is comprised of a captain named Rudy. He's the governor's son, the governor of this entire island. His son, Rudy, is going to be their captain. He's well known. He's been serving with most of the group. Not this group, but that original group of knights from the beginning of their schooling. It also has a female named Ezra and another female named Rayla. We will meet them here in the game. Those are NPCs. However, on graduation day, they also came across that their first mate had been assigned to a new squadron, and in her place, a new member was assigned to their team, a soldier, well versed in combat and seafaring ventures. This brings in our player Tickety Tex. If you could introduce yourself.
So, I play as Valen, Valen Modell. He is a sailor that is just raised more or less on the ocean. He's kind of gone from boat to boat and made himself, or he was recognized by the crews and everyone as being a man of the people, and a good leader. And the Knights of Brazil noticed that he had what it took, and decided to help him, move him along, and bring him into the fold, so to speak. And so he worked for 2 years with the Knights of Brazil, and graduated last time, and is looking to make a honorary name for himself and try to do all the wrongdoings that are out there in the world. And does have some background with some of those ill-faring people that are out there. So he has a personal investment in making the world a better place. And yeah, so he's kind of become just met the group of individuals that were in his crew last time, and helped them fight off the bridge and things. But yeah, he's a good guy. Sandy brown hair. Just your like average sailor type, basically.
Awesome. So this crew forms together, and they set out preparing for graduation day. However, during this day, a group of brigands tried to storm the town. They tried to come across the Bridge of Valor to get to that town. Thankfully, there was a patrol on board that bridge. That is our players that you see above me. They were not even really on patrol. They had the day off, but they just happened to be on that bridge when the attack happened. And thankfully, they were able to hold them off, ending up saving the port town. It was a smaller raid. However, a raid nonetheless. And huge thanks to our players. They were well welcomed as heroes of the Bridge of Valor at their graduation. However, this brings in a new player. There's technically two that I haven't introduced, but Olaf over there, Danny DeVito, is not here today. Not sure where he's at. If someone could message him on Discord actually and see if he's showing up, that'd be awesome. However, that brings in another one you can see up here, Violent Gumby. Who is this shadowy figure that is gracing our screen today? Who is this that's coming into the setting?
All right, so I'm gonna be playing Kath Hughes, and he is a thief who spent the majority of his later teenage years on the streets in the city. His father was a knight in the service of the Knights of Roz, right? Yeah. His father died in the service, and then a few years later, his mother got ill and died, and he was taken care of by his older brother till when he was around a teenager, and back, and all he knows is that he's considered MIA, killed in action, or however you say it.
Yeah. MIA or KA.
How he got into the Knights is basically he was on the streets stealing stuff, and he got caught, and someone came to him and made him an offer to join the Knights and work with them or for his crimes. And so he took the deal, deciding that it was better to work for the Knights than sit there and rot or get his head cut off. Never quite knew what the punishment was going to be.
Yeah, it sounds like a solid choice. So this brings us to today's game. our players finished up their graduation. They celebrated in the mead hall of the Knights Hall, the center courtyard, with all their friends and fellow knights, rallying in the glory of their graduation. However, then they ended up passing out in their own separate staterooms of the barracks. There, you guys awake the following morning. Mr. Pickles and Tex, I have to remember that Olaf's not here. Mr. Pickles and Tex, Stan Waters and Valen something. What I wrote it down. What is it? I'm curious.
It's fine. You know, the last names are unimportant.
But I'm curious.
My last name's important. I took a long time to pick it out.
It's Modell.
Modell. Okay. Anyways, I won't be using it all the time, but Stan Waters and Valen Modell, you guys awake in your staterooms with again a letter slipped under your door. Must be Christmas. You see your basic stateroom. A nice cold breeze drifts through through some of the windows that you have there. It's actually a little bit colder than normal. As it's starting to come towards the winter seasons. Actually, you can actually feel that crisp air coming on. But either one of you, whichever one wants to kick off our game, how do you guys act waking up in the morning with a cold breeze and a fresh mail?
So, am I excluded from the whole waking up with a letter thing?
Yes, you are not there quite yet.
I'll let Tex start it off.
We're on waking up from the boat, or we're waking up still after
Stateroom.
graduation. Everyone is drunk.
Boat? You shouldn't. No, you're in the barracks staterooms.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry.
All right. All right. Hey boys, wake up. It's morning time.
Do I hear this through the wall?
Yeah, I'd say your room would be close enough. You would hear it.
I want to pick up the letter and open it up to read it and respond to my teammate. Just a moment, Valen. Second, I have important things to do.
The letter, and for anyone who reads, text, the letter on your floor. The letter details that, dear Knight of Roz, a new member has been assigned to your crew. They are serving community service with the Knights, and they have been stationed with your squadron. It will be up to your first mate to determine or captain or first mate to determine the nature of their stay, their duties while in your service, and when they complete their community service, that will be up to review of your command, which would be first mate, captain, and the commanders there of the Knights Hall. Signed, respectfully, Commander.
I like that he signed it respectfully. Nice.
Signed disrespectfully.
Well, he could have left off the respect and just have it be a regular letter, but he gave some respect to me, and I'm gonna.
You put some
take
respect
that
on your name.
I put that in my inventory, and I'm gonna go out into the hall after I get organized my body and everything.
Right, you got to make sure that you put everything back where it belongs.
Yeah, I don't want all of my body wonky or anything. I'll just put on clothes and go outside and wait for my teammates, like a regular person,
Yeah,
regular guy.
Tex, that brings us back to you.
Yeah. So I'll take note of that letter and I guess store it in my belt a bit or in my traveler's pouch, my sling bag, and just kind of get ready. I probably just slept in my clothes, to be honest. I'd like to. With graduating, are we getting any new gear or weapons or anything, or is this just we're good to go?
More than likely, I would report to the down to the courtyard. You can find one of the superior knights there. You can find there's the quartermaster of the Knights Hall. You could head there.
Yeah, sure. Let's let's head out there. I'll just grab a muffin or some bread from the kitchen on my way over.
Okay. There's a kitchen or a galley or whatever you want to call it in the castle. It's got continual food mainly throughout most of the day, so that you can always go and pick up food there whenever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head out of your stateroom. You see Stan Waters patiently waiting for you.
Can I
Impatiently.
join him on? I want to join him on this
I
quest. and
figured as
merge our
much.
adventuring party so that I'm following wherever he's going.
Just wanted to double check. As you guys are heading down the hall, you pass another stateroom where you hear loud coughing, wheezing, and it sounds like someone upheaving.
My gosh, I feel like we should help that person, or at least report it to the nurses, the healers, the priests.
Someone's got a dose. Bit sickly.
I want to knock on the door. Do you need some help in there?
You hear it from inside. Oi! Go away! I'm having a bit of an issue in here.
I want to roll charm.
Alright, while you do that, I'm being summoned, so I guess we're gonna take a quick break. For a second. And I will be right back.
Okay. It gives me time to charm.
Entertain the stream with talk of D&D and stuff.
No, it's
Charm.
okay. But we got this.
What kind of treasures do you think that man is hiding in there?
I guess
none of the
we can-
good kind.
It must be gold then.
Gold nuggets.
We might be witnessing like a murder.
Is it Fabio or is it Dwarf Fabio or is it Dwarf Olaf? That's the question.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Is he having Olaf?
I would surmise that Olaf is probably, because him and Bucket were absolutely hammered and could hardly stand during graduation, that they're probably suffering from some withdrawals.
Yeah, that hangover there. Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
I'm gonna charm him.
I'm gonna try to charm through his alcohol.
I'm gonna try and make him feel
Poisoning.
better, or socially manipulate. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Maybe I should. I'm not gonna waste time with that.
You could try and see
no.
what Rad.
I'm not wasting it. I'm not wasting that success of a charm on making Olaf be Olaf still.
And then Reaper, as far as the game goes, usually this happens on Sundays, but with Rat's new work schedule, it's been changing up. And so we've rescheduled the last 2 days to go right after Stonehelm for about an hour of break. So that's what's going on and why we're playing today. But yeah, if you're usually available to play, I'm sure Rat would like to have someone that could be around to jump in on games. So just write in D&D Discord or ping him a message, and we'll see what happens.
Alright, I want to apologize to everybody on Twitch. I want to apologize to everyone who's going to be watching this on YouTube. Girlfriend got home. Boyfriend duties.
Be a normal person.
Yeah, had to have actual real life responsibilities. Go figure. Alright. You guys found your crewmate, Olaf, puking out everything he's ever eaten or drinking ever.
Yeah. I don't need to charm him. I take that back.
Asking you to stay away! Or, stay away!
Yeah, I got
And-
it now.
Don't forget about poop deck!
Right. I won't. I won't. Just feel better, buddy. Feel better.
Oi!
Can we continue, please? Please, Valen. Please.
Yeah, that's a bit odd.
Oh, did Olaf
Jake?
catch diarrhea or something?
Pretty
He
much
caught,
all of it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He caught
All of
everything.
it.
Just
Basically,
everything.
Completely incapacitated, not able to travel with you guys. Weird how that just happens because this character's not here. Because he's not here.
hey man, alcohol poisoning Shit happens.
Well, I'm not judging him. We're gonna move on down to the kitchen to get some muffins.
He's just sick. Leave him alone.
Valen said, yeah. Valen, let's go to the kitchen. Get a muffin. Get our quest on. Get our helping people on.
There you go.
What time's the Monday Revolution? Just real quick, Reaper was asking. About
Monday is
joining.
more than likely getting moved to Wednesday, but I will be discussing that with all the players because I looked over my work schedule and I'm pretty much scheduled every single Monday, and I don't want to have to keep rescheduling a game, so I'd rather move it to a day where I don't work every single week, which would probably be Wednesdays. We will be discussing that. I'll be sending a message probably later today.
Cool.
Cool. All right, so you guys have headed out of your staterooms. I'm guessing moving on from your roommate, unless you wanted to hang out with him and coach him until he feels better. Just spend the entire game hanging out with your sick roommate. No? Okay. You guys head down towards the galley, stopping in at the galley, picking up some extra food and materials while you're headed off to I believe the armory.
Yes.
Excellent. While you're in the galley, sorry, you see all your knights brothers there. They have their basic, similar armor with the Knights of Ra symbol on it. A lot, chewing up their soup.
Hey, sometimes
Nice stew.
that porridge is chunky.
There you go, chunky porridge. And
Gosh.
as you guys do a basic scan of the room, you see that there is one individual sitting in the middle of the room. No one really sitting around him. He has basic peasant's garb on, not so much the knight's outfits, and a nice.
I got the hood too.
Who's to say this is you?
Oh, that looks like our new best friend forever.
Oh, he's got a tattered cloak on and a hood pulled over his head as he's sitting there kind of slurping down some soup. His is not as chunky, thankfully, and he's able to slurp it more than chew it.
Oh, nice. He's got the
They
good
didn't-
stuff.
That's why I
No.
grabbed bread instead. I knew the porridge is bad.
That's why Olaf's sick.
Oh, God. Can we get food and approach him?
Someone else's soup.
Of course you can.
That's what we're doing.
I'm not stopping you.
Was Valen stopping me? Let's get our food. Grab all the bread. 2 fistfuls of bread. And I go up to our new, the guy that has no friends.
Our new guy that has no friends.
Welcome to the party with a has no friends.
Oh, that just made me feel bad about our squad.
No.
No, we're gonna make so many friends.
Stan Waters approaches your table, Violent Gumby. He approaches this man. He's one of the knights. You can tell that he has the knight's armor on. But he is blue, very blue. Dabba dee dabba die. He walks up, blue skinned and all, and sits down at your table, followed by another knight. This one a little bit larger in stature. A little bit more weathered, both taking seats at your table, saying nothing.
I kind of look up at the blue guy.
I want to say to him, the thing about the bread here that I really, really like, in particular, I think that the knights use the proper amount of yeast, and it just really produces the best fluffiest bread. Do you not agree, fellow?
That's exactly how Mr. Pickles made friends in high school too.
Just got all the food from the lunchroom.
Grab all the food, walk up, sit next to random people, and tell them how that food was made.
This pizza right here.
I guess I kind of dip the bread in the soup, take a bite, and look him over and say, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah, it's very all right, and they specifically made it that way.
Why do you look like you've been holding your breath for years?
Stan Waters is dumbfounded by this question, needs to recontemplate his life.
All right, well, I'm back to the soup then.
Help me out, Valen. Come on.
Is there any bacon?
In the soup.
Damn it! What the hell's bacon doing?
It's like a
Sorry.
stew. It's like a
So Balin sits
it's got like
down
potatoes and stuff.
and grabs the letter and passes it over like, hey boy, this you.
The letter does mention
Uh,
the name Kath Hughes on it.
Did I receive a copy of that letter or not?
You received orders that you would be serving community service with one of the squadrons of the Knights of Roz until indefinite amount of time until you were released from said service due to the punishment of your crimes.
Great. I take the letter from Valen, I guess,
Yeah.
and read it over.
He takes it. Yeah.
He said, "Is that you?" I figured he was handing.
No,
it
you're right.
to-
You're right. I was just nothing. Continue.
Should I roll a sleight of hand check to receive the letter? From
If
him?
you want to take the letter without him noticing that he's giving you the letter.
Stan Waters is confused.
Nah, I think I'll just take it the normal way.
Think this porridge has alcohol in it now. Oh, my head hurts.
All right, so I'm reading the letter. It says my name on it.
You can tell them that that's you, or you can be like, no, that's totally somebody else.
I kind of sigh and just like, yeah, that's me.
Oh. Well, fantastic. I guess it's very convenient that we sat next to you. Otherwise, we would have had to go and sit next to somebody else to find the real person that we're supposed to be with. But either
Oh,
way.
I thought it was
The real?
Look, it's a bearded wrath. It's a majestic wizard wrath.
He just spontaneously grew a dungeon master's beard.
Oh my gosh.
Ho,
It's,
ho,
Dragon
ho.
2.0.
Skagit 2.0. Moist.
Christmas
God
wrath,
damn it.
Christmas wrath.
Wrath. He's gonna go rat, damn it.
Rat damn it.
So, well, I just figured you were you picked this spot because he's the only one not sitting with the knights. I just figured since new person, it made sense.
Yeah, I don't know anybody here. Except for maybe the names of some of the knights I've met on patrol.
Knights on patrol.
But they don't really like me that much, so they wouldn't sit next to me even though they know my name.
I mean, we aren't your normal knights either. But don't mind me. Gonna be digging in porridge for some bacon. So using
Digging into my
using
porch
the
for some bacon.
biscuits, digging through to finding bacon.
Well, I think Kath is going to assume that the guy with the blue skin is the one who's going to be in charge.
Makes sense.
Simply because he was the first one to come up and talk to him.
Yeah, he was obviously leading.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to ask him, like, is there a schedule where we're all supposed to meet up, or can I come back or what?
I know that we need to report to Captain Rudy. Our first mate keeps shuffling. I don't know who our first mate is right now, but I know Captain Rudy. He's the guy running this, but I'm not 100% sure where he is.
He said, I kind of raise up my hand real quick, like I'm excited. Like, I'll tell you what, I'll go and look for him while you guys sit here and have a nice, relaxing meal. I'm done with this soup anyways.
Wait a minute.
Out like I'm not trying to do something completely different.
No, sir. We need to go down and get re-outfitted because we just got graduated and we all, we're gonna get some cool night gear and we all gonna be looking the same. Otherwise, we won't be Stan Waters and the Knights on Patrol. It's now our name.
So that's a negative.
So yeah, just come on with us and we're gonna go down to the armory. We're gonna show you the ropes. We're gonna show you how to hold a sword. Well, not me. Valen will. Valen will show you how to wave a sword real good.
I just sigh
or
and look back to the soup.
Rudy's pretty good too. I've dueled him a few times.
Is he now?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
It's really my only way of getting to know any of these noble types. But I mean, you're a free man. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, we're just grabbing some food and then gonna head out and get re-outfitted, and then head down to the Wendy, uh, the Wendy William Tintin.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Wendy
that'd be
Williams.
the new vessel. We are with Bucket's crew on his boat.
Well, armory anyway, so I'll just hold my horses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold those horses.
I mean, if it's it's up to you. You can continue being a loner, or you're welcome to tag along with us. You're your own person.
I think I will.
You will.
That was the longest dramatic pause I think I've ever heard.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, did I? Yeah, you did. Whatever it was, you did.
whatever the I after I was. That yes.
Whatever you were about to say, but then dramatic paused again. Yeah, that.
No, I said I'll tag along.
Okay.
There it is.
Cool. Yeah, tagging along with the crew.
The tag-alongs.
Tag-alongs.
Tagalog.
I guess I should play our tag-along song. Equipping Bardic Mandolin.
What are you gonna do? Give you the bonus of speed?
Tag along like I know you do.
Tag along, and even when we gain a friend, he tags along, tags along.
Yes. Success by the exact number.
Numbers.
Yeah.
Musician perform, not performing any special things, but as you guys head out for the armory, you notice the blue man equip a mandolin from his back. This mandolin is different than any other instruments you've seen. It's very, I guess intricate is the word. It's got all these designs and like metal pieces. It seems like it's almost made out of a mix between wood and metal. Some element you aren't too familiar with, but it's definitely got all these weird designs over it, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like tribal tattoos, kind of like that. Those kind of designs etched into the material that it's made of. He pulls that out. Oh,
What color are these designs? Does it appear to be like some kind of gold inlay or silver or just like
no, it's almost like it's
metal?
engraved into it. They don't seem to be glowing any other colors.
Okay, so it's not. It's just like a carving on the wood of the mandolin.
Pretty much on the wood and the metal. It's interwoven between them both.
Ah,
Doing a price check on your.
I know. He's about to steal your yeah, okay. So,
I don't have to feel it. I mean, you can drop it and then.
I'm shedding. Hang on. All right. So, you guys are heading out. Why does Wrath have a beard? So you guys are heading out for the armory. He equips the mandolin and starts to strum a tune. It's actually a quite enjoyable tune. People start to kind of nod and smile as you guys walk by, enjoying the presence that your bardic knight provides you as you guys pass through.
Comedy.
You guys head down underneath the keep where you guys find the armory. A large knight stands inside. Well, sits inside more of at one of the desk chairs. A nice big metal desk in front of him. Bunch of paperwork, and behind him you can see that there's all kinds of manner of swords, shields, armor, spears, lances, all different kinds of material that you could gather there. I'm going to see if I can put
It's a smorgasbord of
Schmorgendorgan.
Get a better one. And this beefy knight that's guarding the armory just lets us walk right in.
I mean,
Walk right in.
we-
Sit right. Well, no, there's a big metal desk.
We
in front
all
of him.
walk in, and Kath is like sitting back, hesitant to walk into the armory.
No, Kath, we walked right in. Come on, man. Yeah, no, you go all the way in, into the room.
Let's
You-
go
you-
all the way.
You
Let's go
bit
all the
timid there,
way.
boy. We're knights. We graduated. You're part of our crew. You're safe. You're
I
good.
kind of walk in and start scanning the room, looking for any kind of ranged weapons. Is there like crossbows or bows or anything like that?
Ooh, we just got what? Huh? I love that picture. That's
Weapon.
delightful.
Thanks, man.
Wants a pew gun.
There does appear to be some arrows and some bows on the wall to the right.
Got a shopping list.
So
There
if I'm
is.
getting this correctly, we're getting a free set of full leather armor, and then we can buy these other items.
Mm-hmm. The quartermaster or the armorer, as you see him down there, kind of looks you guys over as you guys stand on the other side of his desk, eyeing all of his wares. He looks at you, goes, "Who are you lot?"
We be the cruisemen of the Wendy William Tim and we just graduated last night.
Oh, you're the graduating class. Aye.
I
He starts shuffling some of the papers around on his desk. He goes, yeah, no, I got your loadout here. What do we got? We got full leather armor and 100 gold for each of you. All right then. He passes each of you 100 gold. A small bag filled with 100 gold crowns each.
Holy crap!
Yeah. I just look at the bag of gold with bewilderment and amazement, like. Oh, this,
I would
this
imagine
As-
nice thing is not so
at-
bad.
As he goes to hand the bag to Kath, he looks at him. He goes, "Oh, you one of our knights?"
It
yeah.
says- on that paper it says I am.
Hey, big
so,
fella,
yeah.
we got him right here. He's new to our crew. He's gonna be with the Wendy William Tintims.
Aye, fair enough. He passes the gold over, and proceeds to head back, and he starts pulling out.
When he does,
Say that again.
I'm just gonna wink Gumby when he gets it. You know, after like talking the dude through it, just to kind of, you're good.
Okay, well that guy's now my new best friend.
He starts pulling out 3 sets of full leather armor and laying them out for you guys.
I get dressed.
And he slides a little sheet across the counter to you. He goes, "This is what's available to you at the moment. If you fancy anything, you let me know."
I noticed on this list there's no.
Go to your inventory and on your character, or your armor in your character sheet, and you can add the armor.
I even put the stats in there for you guys just so you don't have to go look them up.
Thanks, Roth.
Yeah, man. It's almost like I care about you.
No.
Nah!
Quartermaster, is there a, perchance, is there a hook I could use, a grappling hook or anything?
Aye, I got a shipment for the materials to make grappling hooks coming in. I'll be able to make that soon.
Put me down for one. Is there a payment in advance I can put down?
I'd say 5 crowns to reserve it. I don't know how much it's going to be in the end. I don't really get to set my own prices unless they're approved. But 5 gold should reserve it, and if there's any, if it tends to be too much, I can give you back what I owe you.
Oh, you got a deal.
Alright. Go ahead and, what I would do is, I go ahead and give him the 5 gold, and then he'll pass you, like, a ticket for, 1 grappling hook. And then write that in your inventory just so we don't forget that you're owed a grappling hook.
Yep.
Cool.
So I don't know if you heard me last time, but I again inquire about crossbows because the list only has melee weapons on the.
Oi! As new graduates, you guys have not been allowed access to any of the ranged weaponry here. Yeah, that's not up to me. That's up to the command. Apparently, you have to finish a first patrol before they allow you to have access to it. I don't know why. They don't tell me anything. I just sell it.
Apparently, they like people to get hit with battle axes in the face or something. I don't know. That does seem a little ridiculous to me.
I mean, unless you piss off the dwarf, that ain't happening.
It's part of the training.
Getting hit in the face is part of the training.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's the best part. You learn how to take a blow.
I hope I don't learn that lesson anytime soon.
Yeah, it's not a fun one to keep learning.
To keep learning. I feel like you're only supposed to learn a lesson once.
I
I forgot my lesson. Try it again.
Well, now I stay at the back of the group and I sing, Mr. Knight of Quartermastering. I would like to buy a shield for you, though, now that you're done making fun of me.
Aye. Yeah, he walks back and grabs one of his shields off the wall and sets it down. 10 gold.
Wait, did I do that properly? Yeah, I did. I give him 10 gold coins from the bag he just gave me.
Mhm.
And I take the shield and hold it close because it's my favorite shield.
He swipes the coins off the table, dropping them into his apron. He looks at you, he goes, anything else I can help you gents with?
Quick question, Wrath. I started out with a hand weapon and a dagger already in my inventory, so would I be able to use that dagger as a pairing?
Yes.
Thing
You
offhand?
hold, yep. Hand weapon
Right,
in one hand,
and-
dagger in second hand. You can use it as pairing.
Parry.
I don't really need any of this stuff then. I do, taking a kind of a cue from her, I inquire about climbing claws. The quartermaster, do they have anything in the way of something like that?
Climbing claws? No. What's that? You mean like
Uh,
a grappling hook?
like gloves that you wear with spikes on them, and they help you
Gloves. with
get
spikes.
grip on flat surfaces.
So like brass knuckles, but you want like spikes.
Well, no, they're not really like brass knuckles because the claws are set up so that you can use them to hang on to the wall, flat wall.
You want to hang on to a flat wall? I don't think that's possible. I've never known a man to hang from a flat wall.
And then I guess it's just something that takes practice. Not a lot of people do it.
You can do that!
Just wondering. I could try. I didn't say I could do it.
Huh. He starts looking at the wall and like, Seems like a bunch of hubbub to me. Anything else I can help you gents with?
Yeah, I'm just looking for a hook, or pick, that I could use as a hook for being able to slide around on the ship.
Hook or a pick?
I mean, it could be just an improvised weapon, but I mean, I could, I'm willing to fork over whatever gold is required. Also, I'm willing to pay double for a rapier if you got one.
Rapier? Well, of course. Double. Not supposed to sell you those yet, but man, double the gold.
I wanna roll something.
Yeah.
Stan Waters at this point looks up from his shield and says, "We'd really appreciate it if you could help us out. I mean, we're trying our best. We've lost so many crew members and whatnot. And we just want to do really well at our first mission, Charm."
First mission, Sean.
Woo!
2 successes, starting off the game strong. He's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I could roll fellowship, I guess.
He's like, oh, well, I don't have any hooks for sale, but I do have one that I use. But I guess I could say that I lost it and get it replaced. He walks over and grabs one of the hooks off an anvil and walks back over and sets it down. He's like, how much were you willing to pay for it?
The hook or the rapier?
No, the hook.
The hook? I mean, I'll gladly fork over, anywhere 5, maybe even 8 gold. I mean, that's even the price of just a basic, almost a basic hand weapon. I mean, 10 gold. 10 gold. Let's just do 10 gold for like a hand weapon, a modified a hook.
10 gold. We'll go with that. He slides the hook across the counter. And then he walks back over. Ah, I'm shedding! He walks back over and grabs one of the rapiers off the wall and walks back over and he's like, double, you say? That'd be 80 gold. Wait, no, sorry, it's not. Sorry, it's
like
not. Yeah, it's 36.
Gold.
36, my bad.
Gold.
80 gold! I was like, wait a second.
That's almost as much as a firearm.
He's like,
Powerful rapier.
36
It's got a
gold
gun
for this
in the
then.
handle.
Yeah, right? It's magic. You just look at somebody while holding it and they turn into a lovely woman.
It's the gun dagger from Black Flag.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's way better than mine.
No, a rapier. I just want a basic rapier.
Yeah,
That's fine.
36.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's see. That's a total we got here of 51 gold.
There you go.
All right.
So, Kath, kind of seeing that the quartermaster is willing to compromise on some things, kind of says, what if I offered you price and a half for just a basic? Do you think we can make some kind of arrangement? I promise not to.
Your mic. A
tell
basic
anybody.
what?
What was the basic? It cut out.
You
Make
want it for a
some
basic?
kind of a basic bow. Do you think
Oh.
we can make some kind of arrangement? And then I say, I promise not to tell anybody. If you don't,
Wait.
then should I roll a charm for that or?
I have a short bow. Do you just want my bow?
Communication.
I thought you were going for a crossbow. If you just want a bow, I have one strapped to my back that's kind of weighing me down, buddy.
Yeah.
I unequipped my quiver of 19 arrows and my short bow.
Then I will just take that and
Pocket it. Sling it over his back.
Puts it in his pocket.
Holy crap! He's got huge pockets.
I'm a thief. I need huge pockets.
That helps my inventory.
The quartermaster looks at you and goes, now, if that be all, I got lots of busy work to get to. He sits down back in his chair.
I did want to see if you had any rope or any.
I was
That's
kind of
but you know
curious
what?
if we could
That's-
get like one of those spyglass telescope thingies.
Oh, you got the 100 gold on you, do you, boy?
What's that supposed to mean?
Telescope's 100 gold.
Oh yeah.
Aye.
It's true, but I'm a blacksmith and an armor. I don't have telescopes here.
I bet you Rudy's got one. We're good.
In your guys' first starter kit, your captain should have picked up basic adventuring supplies. All the stuff that you guys would need when you're out on the sea.
We just this is more for our upkeep, if you will. Make sure if we ever get shot out of a cannon, we can hold our own.
Oh yeah, Olaf got a crate of things.
I mean,
Yeah,
in my
the talk of the galley.
in my day, we weren't shooting each other out of cannons. You're supposed to shoot cannonballs.
Oh, duh.
Well, you guys sure you're knights?
Yeah.
Mr.
He kind of
Pickles,
narrows
what's the,
his eyes
damage
and
on
looks
that
at each
short
of you.
I'll send it to you on chat.
He narrows his eyes, looking at each of you, kind of leaning in. He's like, "Are you sure you're all knights?"
I don't rightly like saying it, but yeah, I'm more. I'd like to consider myself a sailor and a knight second.
Best be learning how to use your cannons, then. You won't survive long on the seas without them.
That's what crew's for. But
Yeah, I don't know what you guys talk about. I'm just very giddy that I graduated. I'm excited, and I'm a knight.
I mean, first up, you gotta. I mean, at least I know how to sail. Got a boat ain't gonna do much good just having cannons. Just sit there and sink.
I was telling Mr. Pickles about that. You guys lost your own helmsman, so it's pretty good that you joined the group. The quartermaster leans back once more and he goes, "So once again, anything else I could do for you?"
Keep my mouth
I mean,
shut.
oh, we're pretty good. Did you already, do you need a voucher for another grapple hook? Or, um, you say you tinker your own things, do you? There's a lad here who wanted some climbing gloves. How much would it take to make a pair of gloves with maybe some hooks on the end?
If you're able to fashion up some plans and bring me those, I could estimate a price for you.
Oh, all right. Well, it sounds like a mighty deal. Lad, you know anyone who could tinker up something?
You asking me?
It's your idea.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of people who make things in the city, but I don't really know if they would be too happy about guys just walking through their doors.
Why is that?
Uh, the a strong guess.
They
But
don't
I'm sure
enjoy
there's
our
some
helpful
legitimate.
presence.
I'm sure there's some legitimate businessmen who would be willing to help us out, so we could just, take a quick stroll through the market districts and ask around.
No,
Yeah.
I'll just grab a hand axe just in case I need to cut a rope or bash something real quick. So I'll drop 10 more gold for you.
Okay. He's like, "Yep." He reaches behind him, grabs one off the wall, sets it down. Good business.
Aye. What
Then
was
you-
your name?
Name's Ugnar.
Ugnar.
Ugdor.
Ugnar, with an N.
Nor.
Sorry, my beard gets in the way sometimes.
I know how that is. I actually
Yeah.
in real life. I know how that is. Well, I was it's beauty craftsmanship, beauty time. Hope we be coming back to port. Grab that grapple hook and anyways, we be off. Have a good day.
Fair sailing, gents.
Yep.
He kicks back in his chair, putting his feet up on the stone desk, and leans back, looking like he's about to work really hard, napping.
Totally.
Nice.
Sounds like a decent job.
That anvil's got more shoe dirt than it does actually.
Took from the
Where do you guys head out from? Or from the armory, I'm guessing. Where do you guys head out
Yes.
to?
Market district, I guess. Is that where we agreed to go to? Or are we looking for Rudy, our funding and our adventure giver?
I mean, it's up to y'all. I mean, we could look for someone that could tinker up this gear, but Steel Boy, I don't think the craftsman's going to be able to make that up before we leave.
Mm,
But I mean, you could get a voucher, and I wave around the grapple hook voucher, like, I mean, just a piece of paper, but it means something, you know.
it really does.
So
Let's
what's the plan? We find a craftsman to figure out how to make some climbing gloves for the next time we return to port, or we go to the boat, find Rudy.
I'd say we need to look around this castle, the castle of Brazil, to see if we can, well, the Knight's Hall Castle, see if we can find Rudy. And if we can't find Rudy here, then we should go to the docks and see if we can find him there. Because first and foremost, we need to report to our captain and see if there's anything we need to do. If there's nothing we need to do, then we will go to the market district, we will find a craftsman, we will solve this conundrum. Everybody with me?
He speaks some big words, but
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Huzzah! I pull out my mandolin and I begin to loudly play across the castle, the Knight's Hall, to see if we can use my sonar and their eyes to try and find Rudy. It's going to be the Rudy song. It's just rhyming Rudy with all sorts of things to get Rudy's attention. If Rudy's out there,
Rudy.
for some reason
Wow.
I just got the movie Rudy.
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 While we're wandering around the castle, I kind of keep my eyes open, trying to offices would be for higher up people in the Knights and different and things like that. Just notably doors that are
I think you dipped out there,
notable
buddy.
doors behind.
It's always weird when he just like is gone, and then it's like,
It's kind of fun.
I'm like, should I start talking, or is he still
You heard.
talking?
What was the last thing that you heard?
I think there was something about doors.
Looking for offices.
Yeah, I heard offices. He's looking for
Higher
offices.
ups, and then the Knights would keep all their important documents.
You want to find a like the archives room or booking room or
Yeah, that too.
like an office.
You guys don't seem to pass through the archives. You guys know that most of the archives are kept down, kind of on the same floor as the armory, but on the other side of the castle. You guys do pass the commander's hall, where the giant double doors are that you'd passed through before. I don't believe you had text, but Mr. Pickles had. As you guys are continuing on, you guys stumble across a familiar face, at least to Mr. Pickles. A knight skipping down the hall towards you guys, towards the front of the castle. It's Ezra.
Ezra!
She's skipping down and stops. She goes, Stan? What can I help you with?
Have you seen Rudy, Ezra?
Rudy's at the ship.
Oh, well, thank you for your information, Ezra. I really appreciate your concise and accurate report.
Yeah, we got a new ship. Did you hear?
I didn't hear. Well, what kind of ship did we get? Is it another fishing vessel? Fishing.
Bucket got fired.
Oh.
Well, kind of. He got fired from us, but I guess he's serving another crew now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably that whaling gig he got.
Whaling gig. He did want to go whaling.
He's going to get a whaling gig. Get the big fish to get the big drink.
Yeah, they were sending him north, I heard. He seemed happy. He was drunk.
Yep, that's him. He's the right person you're talking about.
But yeah, so we got a new ship. But Rudy's down there now checking it out, making sure that it's good to go. Who are you?
I'm Stan Water.
No! Who's your friend?
I
Like Barbie doll princess pointing at me.
She's looking to both of you. The two that she doesn't know.
yeah, I've never met her either.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
don't
guys
know
gonna
any-
introduce
my friends.
them,
Okay.
or?
Well, this here behind me is Kath. He is he's just a guy that we're helping out. He's gonna hang out with us for a while. He's offering us different skill set onto our team. He's kind of like our specialist outsider in sourcing. Those words. And next to me, this is Valen. Valen's one of our other new guys. He was with us when we were kicking brigands off the bridge. Not literally off the bridge. We just killed them all.
You guys do
Just,
know you're supposed to wear the armor, right?
The full leather armor.
That you guys
Is
are
it the stuff?
carrying.
I I told you I put it on right then and there.
Oh, you did? Okay, my bad,
Yeah.
my bad. She's not being sassy then.
I took my clothes off in front of everybody. I didn't care. I wanted to be a knight. I'm happy. I was giddy to be a knight.
I mean, I already had a leather jerkin, so I just haven't put the pants on yet. That's all.
Oh shoot! I think I left my jerkin
Yeah, you
downstairs.
had a leather jerkin too.
Well, I mean, full leather armor is all of it. Just so you're
Yeah,
aware.
I left my jerkin downstairs with the guy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Jerkin your chain.
She's like, all right, so nice to meet you. I'm Ezra. I'm part of the crew. If you guys need anything, find me at the ship.
That's where we're going. Yes.
Okay, well, I'll see you there.
Do you know where Rella is? Hey, Ezra. Do you know where Rella is?
Rella was told by Rudy to go get all the gear for the new graduates.
Sweet. Okay, so we'll make
Radical dude.
we will. I'm going to dismiss her to join us in the walk to the ship, I guess, since we're all going the same direction.
Sure. She starts walking with you
Okay.
guys.
Excellent. Our party has expanded by one.
I definitely give Stan the Waterman a nice seething glare when he makes the offer to join us.
Valen's gonna let you guys walk on ahead. She's weird.
I'm gonna fall back with Valen.
He's
So
just
you
gonna
both
look-
fall back as I just go ahead?
he's just kind of weighing out the new weapons, like feel the weight of the rapier, get used to it, kind of swinging it around a little bit, and then trying to decide between using the hook or dagger in his offhand.
She starts walking with Stan and she goes, your friends are kind of slow.
But they,
For
what,
Valen,
what do
he
you even
doesn't
mean by
realize
that,
she's the
Ezra?
one who's a little slow.
They're really slow. Like, we're hardly walking fast at all. They can't even keep up. How are they going to do on a ship?
I look back at him.
Are they going to be able to keep up with us? It's a lot of fast work. I mean, you
Hey,
know, we've served
Ezra.
together. Like,
Ezra. I didn't really want to say this because it's embarrassing though. After that fight on the bridge, you know, I've been nervous about people sneaking up on me. So I talked with them. I just said, you know, check our six, make sure that nothing sneaks up on us, you know. And
in the
okay,
castle.
I want to be prepared for all. You know, you get into the routine of protecting yourself, and that way you don't. When it matters, it's already there.
Valen's keeping an eye on his mandolin to make sure I don't steal it.
Keeping an eye on his back to make sure that your own teammate doesn't hurt you. She's like, I don't really get it. You guys are kind of weird, but okay, I guess. Whatever floats your boat.
I appreciate you understanding me, Ezra.
Floats your boat.
Yeah, we're gonna float so many boats, but one. We're just one.
I mean, does she have a commoner? Definitely has that noble flair too.
You can't really tell. She almost seems noble. Almost.
Yeah, that actually is one of the things that's gonna like kind of pull Valen back as well. But he's hearing her, you know, say all this stuff, and he's just laughing to himself. He doesn't.
Yeah, I hopefully kind of said that loud enough that my friends could actually hear me too, maybe.
She's
Even though I
like,
leaned in close to her.
she's like, well, everything gonna get proven on the ship. Can't really fake it there, can you?
I guess not, Ezra. That's accurate.
I mean, yeah,
And-
sink
and
or
bleed.
swim, right?
Yeah. And like our dwarven friend proved to
I'm
us.
just gonna-
it's-
Yeah, where is he? Cause he doesn't
he's-
swim very well.
Or
I
get
was gonna
shot
say the
out.
opposite.
What's that? I missed what you said.
Or get shot out of a cannon.
She turns back and looks at you. She goes, "You heard about that? That
Are you
was
kidding?
that was
The whole galley talks about it every morning.
that was so
What?
funny.
I turned back. Shocked. What?
It was
Every
pretty
crew
funny.
talks about it. Even the commoners port.
Who says? What did they say? What?
Oh, the flying dwarf who shot out of a cannon.
Oh, okay. I'm good with that. That's glorious.
Word is he hit the bottom of the sea, and the sea didn't want him and shot him right back out.
You know, shooting dwarves out of cannon might be a good performance act. We can maybe make some money off of this.
I guess if all else fails, our crew could become a circus.
Circus.
Well, I don't care about money, but entertainment. Yeah, we could make a lot of people laugh.
You know, I did hear from the soldiers you did a mighty thing over with the orphanage last night. Good on you.
Thanks. They're really good kids. They're really patient with me.
Well,
They're really good
it's
kids.
also patience is a thing to be had with kids as well. So must have been mutual.
Yeah, we teach each other things, and it's good.
If you're following Ezra, she's heading across the Bridge of Valor.
I want to stop before I go on the bridge.
Okay. She keeps walking
Bad
and
memories.
she keeps walking and kind of looks back. She goes, "I guess he got tired."
Is there any clouds, any fog, anything like touching it, or even close to it?
I'm gonna keep walking past him.
No, you can see some of the morning frogs starting to drift off, but it's all way down below the bridge.
Okay, I'm gonna catch up to the group now since they probably just pushed past me.
You okay, blue fella?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. We're gonna make it across this time.
And at that, everybody roll initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I can finally hit something.
Do you guys continue on down to the port?
Yes.
All right, excellent. So, famous last word. You guys make it all the way down to the ship. You do notice that it is another a vessel. However, it's one that has been it's one of the knights vessels. It's not a fishing ship no longer. Similar in design, but most of the ships around here are pretty similar in design. But this one has not been named. There's nothing on the side. It's been freshly painted. It looks like a brand new ship that's been recently run off the shipwrights farm place. Wherever ships are born. Yeah, where they grow ships. Quality.
Would that be the dry docks?
Yeah. Thanks,
Dry
Pickles.
dock,
Just throw it in my face. No big deal.
I don't actually know. That's a question. Is that what they call it?
I think so. I think that is right. We're gonna say it is. So you guys make it down there, and up on top of the ship, you can see Ezra and Rudy discussing something.
Wait, how did Ezra? Wasn't Ezra?
Or sorry, Rayla. Thank you. Rayla and Ezra's actually she's ahead of you guys because all three of you guys walk slowly, and so she pushed on, and she's boarding the ship as you guys are approaching it.
Board the ship.
Pickles.
I'm just trailing behind Pickles, or I mean, Stan.
Valen's
Walking with Valen.
not gonna. He's gonna be looking around the ship and just checking out with the crew and making sure everything's getting put on. This is his natural habitat. This is his favorite terrain, as it were.
Fair enough.
So, are we out of earshot of the ditzy chick?
Ezra?
Ezra?
Yeah, not sure. She's probably heading up to the top of the deck. You guys are boarding.
I kind of look over at Valen and ask him, "Are we going to be stuck on that boat with that girl, or what?"
Beats me. Seems like Stan's friend. Well, I guess we'd have to ask Rudy.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out sooner or later.
I mean, I didn't get a letter about her, but then again, we'll see what happens.
Letter at all.
Oh,
Left out.
Letter. You can have mine.
I'll take it. Does it have anything written on the back, or is it just one side, or only written on one side?
Oh, it's on one side, but there's the knight symbol on the back.
It's got the
That's
stamp.
weird. It's a big symbol.
I mean, the good news is that if anybody asks us if you're with us, you get proof right here. And there's respect, as Stan would say.
I think I'm like right in front of them, so I ignored everything until that, and then respect.
See? Told you.
word I'm quite
All right.
unfamiliar with.
Instead of climbing on the ship to the stairs, can I like walk up like a rope along the side?
Sure, yeah, there's ropes. Go ahead and roll skill sheer surface plus 40.
Plus 40.
Why not?
There's my cord. Skills. 40. Success.
Success!
Yeah.
Yeah, so you grab onto one of the ropes and on like it's hooked up top and it's tied around the dock, and you untie it and kind of swing across over up to plant your feet against the ship and wall climb up the side of it.
Just gonna throw it in the silly lady's face, saying I'm not any good on a ship.
I want to make a big deal about that too. I want to be like, oh my gosh, and cheer him on, and I want to be his hype man for him climbing on. Because Stan can't do that. Stan's not confident enough. But oh my gosh, this Valen guy just flying across like a superhero.
I'm gonna just like skip, like walking on the boat, and gonna run up the riggings instead. Just kind of f you guys. Screw you guys. I'm getting ham.
Yeah, you take to the ship. The rest of you mount the ship, heading up to what, top deck?
I'm happy
Yeah.
with Rudy.
So that would be the poop.
You guys head up there, and you guys are standing on top of the ship. You can see that Ezra and Rayla and Rudy are all up there as well. Oops, there we go. It wasn't showing the dice on screen. My bad. Rudy and Rayla turn to you guys, and Rayla walks over and takes a seat on one of the barrels. Rudy announces, "Good morning, travelers. Welcome. Welcome back, I should say. New ship. What do you guys think?"
It's awesome, Rudy.
It looks,
Oh, I never
like I
wanted
said,
new
very similar to you guys' last ship, but a little bit nicer, a little bit more well maintained. It's a brand new ship.
Mm-hmm.
So you got good swabbers. Keep on the deck, looking good.
He turns around, and
Sails
looks
look
up at you,
good.
talking down to him. He's like, yeah, it's brand new.
Aye, she's a beauty.
It's not
Nice
not
sails,
dirty yet.
Good man. Good word.
Thanks.
So good. That's so good.
He turns to you guys and he's like, "Yeah, so new crew. I'm Rudy. You can just call me Rudy. I can't even pronounce my full name.
Rundle House.
Yeah, run.
Rudy, your
Dale
name is
House.
Rundle House.
I can't.
I can't pronounce my
Rundle House,
Just
like
call me
Roundhouse
Rudy.
kick.
Roundhouse.
Own your name, Rundle House.
I'm Rudy. Some of you may know me, some of you may not, but I'm gonna be your captain for this ship, for this patrol. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. If you guys haven't heard, I don't know if you guys got word, if it's just me, but we've been ordered out on our first assignment. There's a couple different options that we had to choose from. I wanted to kind of bring it to you guys and see what you guys wanted to do. We can either sail down to Freeport and pick up a package that I guess needs to be delivered back here. Otherwise, we can do a patrol of the surrounding waters and make sure that there's no, pirates or monsters or anything closing in on Brazil. We need to make sure that we keep the shipping lanes open. So those are the two open contracts that we can take. I just wanted to see what you guys were thinking.
I like
I
to
mean,
go to
I-
Freeport.
I would prefer the package thing. That sounds a little more my style.
Rat smiles. You stinky.
No, I'm smiling because Mag's writing in
Clear.
chat. She goes, "Is this how you give orders to your Marines?"
I'm thoroughly.
You have a choice, Marine.
Hey guys,
is
so
die all the
whatever you
time.
want to do.
With the coin.
You're right.
Our captain is the biggest stoner.
Hey guys, so I don't know.
Wrath is the craftsman. He kicks his feet up on the anvil, and then he sits back and goes, "All right, Marines, you decide."
No, so he's like, but while you guys think of what contract you think that we should take, obviously I have my preferences, but we have to work together as a team. So, what better way to kick it off than choosing our first mission together? But as I said, I'm Rudy. I'm gonna be the captain of this ship. I'd like to meet some of you guys. I haven't gotten to meet
Said
some
that
of you.
like 4 times now.
And who are you?
Oh,
You
Just
have.
got really quiet.
yeah. You're Rudy.
I am Rudy. I am Rudy, the governor's son, the son of the governor of this entire island. I am curious who you are. I haven't seen you at the Knights Hall
Can't quite
literally
hear you
ever.
Too well. Can you tell me your name again, or maybe 3 or 4 more times?
I want to interrupt. I pull out the letter that I had received.
He steps as you do that. He's stepping straight up to this commoner. He grabs the letter out of your hand, opens it up.
Thank you.
Oh. So you're the criminal.
What?
What? Me?
He's literally. It says that
Must be
he's
talking
serving
about man.
community service with us because he's a criminal. So
I did
you.
community service.
What?
I did community service at the orphanage.
Stan's confused.
Stan, shut up.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So your name is Kath. You're a criminal. You've been put under my charge. Interesting.
Technically,
Not a good
I'm the
start.
ex-criminal.
You're a deck scrubber. Nothing more. Congrats.
Ooh.
You'll find a barrel and a mop against one of the stairs, both of them. That is your only task. And you probably end up cleaning the rest of the ship too. You should really learn how to talk to nobles. You really should. I could put you in a different position if you'd like. We can have you scrape barnacles off the bottom of the ship.
Valen's just
Ooh.
looking down. I'd like to swing down.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of jump in. Hey, Rudy. Captain. This being a landlubber of types, I was wondering if maybe I could, keep an eye on him, keep him under my wing of sorts. Put him with some of the more experienced of the crew and get him used to the riggings and the ropes.
He turns around and looks at you. You have met him before, right? You met him in the last episode.
Yeah, you told me that
At
he
the-
had,
at the
met me
graduation.
for sparring or something.
Yeah. You guys.
I thought they had some kind of dueling practice before.
Yeah,
as well.
sparring because they had been through training and they weren't in the same group, but they had met.
We're not friends, but we know each other.
Yeah. He turns around and he goes, Valen, yes, you were assigned to this crew. I forgot about that. Awesome. I'm glad to have your services aboard this crew. You want to take this criminal under your care.
He's a man aboard the ship, and I'd rather him learn the ropes than be an asset than be a hole in our ship, essentially. I'll keep an eye on him. I'm not gonna let anybody ruin my sails, and
No, you are a vastly experienced sailor. Excellent. Yes, so be it. He turns around and looks at the commoner who he still hasn't gotten the name of. He's like, you have until the end of this patrol to learn how to address your superiors. I have a report to give to the commanders. Those who are punishing you, by the way. You should probably learn to be on the good side of that report. The other side is not so appeasing, especially to common folk like yourself. Again, my name is Rudy. I am your captain. Put some respect in my name! At that, he turns to the rest of the crew and he goes, I know most of you have met each other. Stan Waters, Ezra, Rayla. We do need a first mate. Our first mate has been assigned to another crew. I personally don't have a favorite. I just need someone who will help take charge as I work on all the captainly duties, which is just paperwork. Yay. But do any of you feel apt and up to taking on the first mate role for this patrol? Great.
I will be your first mate, said Stan Waters.
I could totally say that and B just to be an ass, but I'll just keep my mouth shut for now.
Probably smart.
I want to lead, but I believe that Rella Woodson is the most qualified of our crew right now.
Rella kind of looks around. She goes like, "There are a bunch of greenskins, Rudy. Maybe it would be best that I take on first mate." What?
She never takes anybody's crap. She's calm and cool. She's a good fighter.
Greenskins?
Greenskins, you're new. You're fresh. You're not experienced.
Greenhorn is another term.
Greenhorn, yes?
Greenhorn I've heard before.
I thought we were talking like orcs and
Why would I call you an orc?
goblins. I don't know. For my homeland, they were called greenskins. Forgive me for my racism, I guess.
No, they are
It's all-
greenskins. It's another term.
Good.
Both derogatory terms.
Oh, okay.
I'd say the only ones experienced enough to take on a first mate position would be that Valen.
I mean, I could certainly first mate or rigger. I'm good anywhere you need me, sir.
Rudy says, he's like, well, then I guess it's down to you three. Stan Waters, Valen. I don't know why I always use your last name, Mr. Pickles. Stan, Valen.
It close. That's
Yeah, it's just Stan
It
Waters.
doesn't make sense if you don't do the
Stan
last
Waters.
name.
Stan just seems like such a generic.
I'm not just Stan.
Like, I am Valen. I am Olaf. I'm Bob.
I mean, Captain, it's completely up to you. But I mean, we could all be mates. And you could. I mean, there's more. You can have more than one mate. Have a first mate.
No, we need a first mate in charge, someone to take lead. Well, since you're kind of against taking lead, Stan Waters, you wanted to take lead. I guess that's down between Stan Waters, Stan, and Rayla. Do either of you have a preference? Neither
Who's
of
he
you.
talking to?
You, the two people he
Stan,
literally just named, Stan Waters
Oh,
and
okay.
Stan, I mean, Stan, it's up to you. If you want to be first mate, go for it.
Let me
I
address
always say if you want something, go for it.
for the crew. Who would you guys rather follow as a leader? Who do you think would be the better leader in the situation? Ezra kind of leans over and she's like, well, I think Rayla has more experience, but Stan's cuter. So
I don't know if that's fair to judge a person by their cuteness for this position.
All right. Well,
Thank
while
you.
they're
Thank you,
talking,
Ezra.
if I'm not part of it anymore, I'm gonna walk off and kind of go down into the ship belly and just make sure everybody's packing everything away.
I suppose so. They're distinguishing roles for the voyage. I guess if you don't want a role at all,
No, it's just like,
or maybe
I
they'll
don't know,
volunteer you for a random role.
Valen is.
No, I
to just sit and
totally
talk
understand. I
himself.
totally understand. Yeah, no.
Valen also like he just feels like it's friends kind of talking and trying to divvy out roles and not taking responsibility. So he kind of feels like the captain isn't being a captain, and so he's just kind of like, well, it's gonna happen how it's gonna happen, and I'm not being a part of it, so they're
No,
either
yeah, that
gonna
makes
tell
sense.
me what's going on or not.
That makes
so
sense.
He's gonna take off.
Yeah.
Can I
I
offer a
certainly don't
resolution?
feel like
Yeah. I'm really just wondering if you guys want an NPC or a player character to be in charge. It's really, I mean,
Oh,
I think
it's
having
that's what
Rudy
it's to.
as
Galen over Mr.
captain
Pickles.
makes more sense, like, because that's what his job is. Like, have Rudy be like an NPC captain,
Yeah.
and then if he wants to divvy up like other roles, he can either determine that based off of friendship, or he can determine that based off of skill.
Well,
But at this
Rudy
point,
is
he
your
really
captain no
doesn't
matter
know.
what. He's taking on captain
Right.
role until you guys feel comfortable taking on captain, and we move on in the story, and Rudy's no longer a captain. Or maybe you guys will keep him as your captain. That's how players evolve throughout the story. The first mate position is just like a backup leadership position to where you guys
Right.
can get that in combat, being like, oh, I'm taking on a first mate position. I get these kind of roles. If you look on Roll20, you can actually see that there is the roles, and they're kind of defined in what parts they play and different bonuses and stuff that they can give. So I'm wondering if you guys want an NPC, because I mean, throughout all my campaigns, we've had different situations where an NPC is in charge and a player's in charge, and sometimes either one can work. So really, this is my chance to offer it up to you guys instead of me just being like, oh, you have to follow this person. It's which one would you rather follow, an NPC or a player character?
I would prefer a player character. I think it would let us give us a better understanding about the mechanics of the things that we're doing and why we're doing them.
I would personally prefer a player character as well, because that takes a lot of weight off my shoulders to where I can focus on other things. But if need be, I can always do it. So
the way that I kind of see this scene is like, well, everyone's talking and trying to divvy out the roles. Vela's just yelling around the crew and trying to figure out like what's going on and making sure everything's doing things right, and scolding somebody that's tying the knot wrong and things like that. So he's kind of doing the job anyways while everyone's talking and trying to decide who's going to do the job. Just because that's how he does stuff. That's what I see. And then, but still, it's still up to what.
And they could vote to have you do it. It's just
right, but they could not. Like it's
Yeah.
I'm just like
yeah.
I just
so
see it that way, being kind of fun with it.
yeah, no, that is a good catch. So, Miss Prickles, you said you had a solution.
I could just roll command right now and see, how, relatively speaking, how the crew feels about me as a leader. Success indicating that more or less people think I'd be first mate, we roll with that, and failure means Rella wins. Would that be a fair thing?
Are you asking me or the players?
I'm asking everybody, I guess, but
I mean, I'll allow you to do it. I'm wondering. Yeah, go for it. See what happens.
I wasn't sure when you said you were asking the crew if you meant you were asking like us, or if you
Out
were
of
asking
game.
the crew of the boat.
out of game. Yeah. Okay, I'm rolling it then. Stan Waters, first mate? Nope.
So Stan now feels that he is not qualified to be a first mate. That doesn't change how the crew feels about him, but
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I can do this.
he looks around. Ezra is torn. Rayla is one of them. Stan's one of them. Valen left. That just leaves the guy who is the criminal. So no one can really vote. So at this point, Rudy looks to both of them and he goes, "You know what? For this voyage, Rayla, you've taken on a first mate position before. Stan, let's let you try it. You know, if you don't like it, we can switch it around. But at least this will give you a chance to try and improve yourself, better yourself. Expand in some areas.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
That's near impossible, especially after last time.
Oh, okay.
We can't do
Well,
much
that's
worse
awesome.
than last time, can we?
Nope, we can't.
All
All right,
sorry.
crew.
All right, awesome. So, what I need is, as we're sailing forth, we need a destination. Have we decided if we want to go on patrol or on package recovery? I guess is the other option. I was trying to think of another word for it, but
If I can speak for the crew, I believe that we had decided on the package deal. We all wanted to visit Freeport. Yeah.
excellent. As a first mate, you have spoken.
Okay. I wanted to make sure if anybody wanted to shout out at that moment that they'd rather sail around looking for pirates.
Rudy says, "All right. Well, looks like the crew hands are finishing loading all the gear. So if you guys want, you can head down below. We did get I had Rayla pick up some the basic adventuring gear that we were allotted as knights. So it comes with like rope and rations,
Yes.
some medical supplies. Let's see. There's water skins, different stuff like that. So, and I think we even got a couple of canteens down there. So
Nice.
excellent. But anyways, I'll go start documenting, get some of these reports down, the new crew, the roster, our supplies, and first mate, whenever you're ready, have them cast off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. Let's do it. Looking forward to this, gents. This should be a good one. Well, it should be better, hopefully.
Yes, better.
You guys just make Balin laugh. That's all.
He heads back into the actually he heads down below to handle all his captainly duties, but I'll move you guys over.
I figured I'd be pulling Kath along, trying just kind of like giving him an idea of the boat and the layout, and trying to get an idea of what skills he has, what he can do, where best to put him on the boat.
You guys should have access to move your characters around. You won't really need to. This is still roleplay. The only time I really require you guys to move around is during combat. I don't really care, Oh, I'm facing this way against this wall right now, but then I want to turn around and be over here now. Like, you don't need to sit there and move your character all over.
Where Danny makes it Olaf dance.
Yeah, or just dance in circles. So, but you guys, I just want to make sure that you do have access to your characters. You can, control them and whatnot.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Rudy has head down below. He's working on some business. What are you guys doing?
Well, I imagine Calf's a little salty about that conversation, so he's just kind of begrudgingly hang out with.
Were you there for the conversation where we talked about social suicide?
What?
Violent Gummy. Social death.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
Gumby's there for everything.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I even asked that.
It's when you don't realize he's there that he gets sad. No, no offense. Okay.
It's already 4. Holy shit.
2 people on this ship, or am I looking at like the wrong
There's
boat?
2 ships. So if you zoom out on roll 20, like there's a little bar.
Yeah, it's just it's the top deck and bottom deck.
I'm in the lower quarters.
Yeah.
Lower
So,
side.
as you guys, I'm waiting. Stan, are you guys setting off?
Yeah, I was going to say the first thing I want to do is make sure that everybody's on board, everybody has their gear, everybody's kind of situated, and then I'm going to get us heading off as soon as possible.
All right. Are you sailing?
I'm in the bulkhead.
No, I'm finding one of the crew members who is capable of sailing. I'm going to situate them at the wheel.
All right. Who do you find?
Don't Rella and Ezra? They know how to do that, don't they?
I don't know. Do they?
I approach Rella in the process, and I ask her, "Hey, you're capable of steering in a non-drunken manner, correct?"
In a non-drunken manner. Quality.
That is what I'm asking. Can she do quality?
She looks at you. She goes, "No, I'm a fighter. I don't steer these ships."
That's fair. I respect that. Thank you for your honesty. We'll move on to Ezra. Hey,
No,
Ezra.
she'll lie to you and just be like, "Yeah, no, I steer."
Ezra.
She's kind of caught stargazing, just kind of daydreaming, looking off the side of the ship. She turns on. Oh, sorry. What's up?
Hey, Ezra. So I remember you telling me like a long time ago that you were pretty skilled at sailing, right?
At Sailing?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Steering the ship?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
steering the. No.
No. No.
No, I don't. Where from? See, my family, we had people steer our ships for us, so I never really
Right.
learned.
Oh, I feel ya. I feel ya. Ezra. That's fair. That's fair.
I wish I did,
and
but they didn't really teach me that.
yeah.
Jeeves,
No.
Jeeves.
Yeah, we had a chauffeur.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, thank you anyways, Ezra. That's all good. I'm gonna go to the other member of our ship. I'm gonna hunt down Valen.
Okay. What do you want to hunt him with?
My body and my mind and searching the entire ship.
All right, you find him. It's not
He
not hard.
serves his chi and he finds him.
you definitely find him.
I guess I feel like I should know, because this is important to me, that I've been carrying that shield around this entire time incorrectly. I've just been like holding onto the edge and carrying it around because I really like the shield.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
I use it kind of like I lean on it, like I'm just kind of balancing on it. Sometimes when I'm standing there, I go down there to Valen. I say, "Hey."
Oh, hey, blue fella. Stan. Oh, I should be calling you first mate.
That stands fine.
Well, what's happening? I'm just making sure everything's stowed away and in place.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was curious. Do you know how to sail?
Sail? I would hope so.
I thought other people knew how to sail, and I was wrong. So I'm just double checking on people. Would you be willing to steer for us and be our guiding light?
For you? No problem.
Awesome.
Yeah. I can navigate a thing or two, I suppose. I mean, I don't navigate, but I can sail. That's for sure.
We just need to sail at this moment, and I don't know how.
Oh, at this moment. Oh well, no bloody hurry.
Yeah, we're just kind of all waiting on you, so whenever you're ready.
I thought your friends were more ship savvy. What the hell's going on?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought that people were more skilled, but it turns out we relied on beautiful Bucket, and I wish I was on his whaling boat right now. But that's okay. That's okay. He's on his own whaling ship, and that's fine. I need somebody to be able to steer the ship.
So your talkative blonde lass, she don't know from ships, but yet she can, Never mind. I'm salty. Salty as the seas right now.
It might help you if you knew that she never she never learned to drive her ship because she had people to do that. She was rich. She has money. That might make you feel better.
I've learned to hold my tongue versus nobles, but when you're on the seas, the crew can talk. I just hope she's able to, the respect's able to hold up through all the crew itself. So, yeah, sure. I'll go topside, and we'll get you sailed off.
Fantastic.
Mission success. Your quest has been updated. Found a driver.
Go to helm.
Go to helm. What'd you say, Gumby?
I would say, look at Valen with a slightly pleading look and say, "Do you think I could stand there and maybe figure out how sailing a ship works from watching what you're doing?"
Certainly, boy. Come on up. There's only one way to find out, right? Is to watch and learn. By the way, I know you were looking for crossbows and such. Any good with powder? Or, I'm just trying to figure out where to put you on the boat.
Well, I mean, I do have a little bit of an interest in those, they're cannons, right?
You know a thing or two.
I've never fired one before, but I've always been pretty good at throwing rocks at the other kids growing up. So
pretty much the same thing.
I think I might be a good shot with it.
You have some of those tin army men too.
No, no. Only the good kids that stayed at the orphanage got that.
Oh, you know, I think we might be able to get along. Better than the blonde lass at least. Whew, she's a doozy, eh? Let's get a sailing though. And let's get the ship off. Make sure to walk around the boat for me, and make sure the anchor's up, and that the ropes are all stowed away, and sails are ready for sail. I just nudge good old Stan Waters, have him shout out some orders.
Wait, was that directed at me or?
Yeah, he's just having you go run over, kind of as an errand boy, real quick, to just to kind of be his eyes on the ship for a little bit, and then go over and tell Stan to yell to make ready for sail.
All right, I literally do exactly that. I take a couple glances as I walk over to Stan to see what's going on around me, and tell him that Valen's ready to set sail.
Yay! Set sail! I shout aggressively and beckon towards Ezra. I assume is up there by that little spinny thing to kind of set the sails, right?
Yeah. She starts.
That's the anchor.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the anchor, but
Okay.
His first mate.
I'm qualified.
the sails are pretty much already set. You know, everything's ready to go. It's just waiting for him. But the crew does take two, and the ship sets off. Valen, luckily you have some sailing experience. Go ahead and roll a sail for me if you don't mind. You know that Freeport is actually southeast of you guys, so you're gonna go ahead and hopefully align the ship to the course and head for Freeport. Well, everybody else roll.
Yeah. I'm freaking trained in this too. What the hell?
Yeah, I know, right? You're the only one that is. Let's see. Go ahead and roll toughness checks for me. Everyone else.
Oh,
Not Valen.
Okay. I failed. Stan is not a tough man.
That is the T, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Little T.
He won't get seasick.
Yeah, that's exactly what just happened. Okay, so, during this trip, it's a rough ride. The ship is swaying all over the place, back and forth. Maybe it's rough waters, maybe it's Valen. Who knows? You guys don't know. You don't know how to sail. But you guys get seasick during this trip. Spending most of your time puking over the side of the ship. Gets a little dirty, but not bad. You're not able to accomplish much else during your travels because you're feeling like crap. It's a rough ride heading down to Freeport, but as you guys are sailing, if you guys don't mind rolling perceptions for me, that would be awesome.
Success.
Yep, she is.
Stan just happened to be puking over the right side of the ship,
We're both puking.
next to Gumby.
What kind of
We both
perception?
saw
Like a seeing perception?
Seeing perception, yeah.
Okay, so then I get plus 10.
Good job keeping track of your own skills. Well done.
I would add 10 for modifier, right? If I'm plus 10%.
To seeing,
For-
yeah. And just type 10. Should go.
Nope.
Oh shit. You're focused on I mean, maybe it's the waves. Maybe the waves are screwing you over, and you actually are a really good sailor. And so you're fighting the waves, kind of trying to keep the ship, from flipping and capsizing. Meanwhile, your crew members are puking over the side of the ship, and they spot in the distance 3 large ships, each with 3 masts each. Much larger than your own ship. Very large ships. They're not sailing towards you guys. They're actually sailing the opposite direction towards Brazil. Towards Brazil. You can't see the sails are sideways, and so you can't actually see what mass or what symbols they have on their sails. However, Violent Gumby, you are able to catch sight of the flag. And it's a symbol that you don't recognize, though. If you want to roll a common knowledge Southern Isles, you might be able to pick up something from it.
Right. That would be this one. Boom.
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 Yeah. Boom. All right, almost,
Feels
but
bad, man.
yeah. No, you may have seen the symbol in the past. You can't really remember, but you don't know. You don't know what it's relating to. You don't know if it's another kingdom, if it's a faction, if it's an army. You don't know. But 3 large ships, 3 mess each, sailing the opposite direction of you.
I really wish I'd paid attention. I would have been able to hopefully roll better.
Well, seeing the ships, I kind of stumble away from the side of the ship and trying to hold in my guts, I guess,
Yep.
and just let them know that there's some ships out there that I can see. I don't really know
Just kind of pointing them out to the cap or
whose they are
to
or
the
what they're
helmsman.
doing. Yeah, to the guy who's
Yeah.
actually driving the boat.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. So, they point them out to you. So, Valen, you are able to see. They're quite a ways off, and they don't seem to be sailing towards you. They're just other ships sailing. It's like passing a car on the road. But just maybe something you wanted to note.
Oi,
You can do
hey,
with that
Stan.
knowledge what you want. I'm just saying.
Hey, Stan. Rudy is Rudy the captain. Boats in the distance. Forewarning. If he's got a looker, maybe you can spot him. Tell us what he likes to do.
I finish up vomiting again, and then wipe my face from my body and throw it as much as I can.
What? Wait.
And
Wipe your face from
Yeah.
your body.
From his
you
body.
know, I've got water on my face and I got water on my body. I just wipe everything. It's whatever. Stand water.
His face has been in the mop bucket. I see.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go.
It's like drinking from the toilet.
I'll just like wave at Valen so he knows I heard him, but I can't respond right now because it's spewing out again. Now that I've spew on the deck, I'm gonna make my way to Rudy to relay the information to him. Hopefully I don't stumble or anything, but I do. So I try my best. It's a hard time. I'm not a sailor. Okay.
You've
I'm Stan
been with them
Waters.
for a couple years, so a couple years on the water. You're not retarded.
I'm very sick though.
You
I
are
have very
sick.
low top.
You are sick,
It's
but
rough waters.
you're
I don't
rough
handle
waters.
being
You're
sick
sick,
well.
but you're able to make it down there. So you head down.
Okay.
Do you want to? You see that his cabin stateroom door is closed. Did you want to knock? Do you want to just kick open the door? Do you want to poke the door?
Not gonna poke the door. But okay. I'm keeping myself together, so I'm gonna knock on
Okay.
the door.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still feeling a little ill.
You're feeling a little ill, but I mean, at least you're not on the top of the ship. You're kind of down lower, so it's not swaying as much now. Or from inside you hear, sorry, it's open.
Okay, I open the door.
Turn your eyes and open the door.
He's like, sorry, I didn't even think about it. Normally I have an open door policy. I don't know why I closed it. What's going on, Stan?
There's some ships on the horizon, and yeah, they
Who
they
ships?
look alarming. They're alarming. They're very large ships. Big old. big
Who
old-
ships?
I was not able to determine who they were.
What kind of ships were they? He stands and he stands. He goes to head up. Do you tell him anything about the ships
Yeah.
while he's heading up?
I try to, but I'm a nausea, and so it's gonna be easier just to show him. I pull him on up and throw it in his face.
Could have looked out the window. Did you get a window?
Probably.
It's kind of dark in that room.
Good point.
Yeah. I don't know. He heads up there and looks out across the waters, the Stan waters, and looking across him and Rayla both stand there, and neither of them seem to recognize the symbols. They've seen them before, but they don't know from where, like which faction or alliance they seem to hail from. He turns around. He's like, well, I mean, nothing we can do about it, even if they were combative. Three ships of that size would wipe us out. Let's send off pigeon back to the Knights Hall and at least let them know that they're heading their way. I'll write a letter and send it out. Thanks for letting me know. He heads back
You
down
have
to
pigeons?
carrier pigeons.
Yeah, I didn't know we had pigeons on this show. That's crazy.
Yeah, how else would they send the reports?
Yeah.
I never thought about it. Okay, I've been too busy playing music that I never considered.
You have carrier dolphins.
Coming
that-
up
Yeah.
with that next big hit.
He just
doesn't have time.
sends it across email.
Well, now I can distribute my music. If we're on the water and I'm doing our Stan Waters and the Knights on Patrol routine,
He has
I
the
can-
Pony
I can,
Express carry it back.
Take this to a record label, okay?
That's what the rowboats are for.
Yeah, the
Just
robots.
throw someone with the message.
We send Stan back and forth. No, remember that thing that you thought was
the fourth
the,
damn message.
this thing right here? This is actually their Wi-Fi signal.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
That's dial-up. What are you talking about?
dial up. Yeah. It's like one of those phones where you had to like click aside and then like spin it to the exact number.
I also imagine that you would need to like crank the electricity up too. So
Yeah.
it's a whole.
Well,
the whole-
that's why Bucket
whole
was
thing.
here. His hamsters were running our internet.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
hamsters. All right. So comes up. So Rudy says he's just gonna send out a message.
Yeah, he's putting it in a report and he'll send it out via carrier pigeon.
All right.
Otherwise, stay the course.
Can I try to do another sailing check? Like, imagine we may have stopped. See if I can.
No, yeah, I'll allow it. Maybe you're in calmer waters. Hopefully
Maybe
you're in calmer
try
waters. We'll
to-
see.
Make a smoother sail is what I'm hoping.
Yeah, no, I would allow it. Go ahead and roll for it.
So 0 in the modifier. So that's yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. You got this, man.
I rolled like a 96 last time.
I
out of
know,
100.
that was bad.
Like, holy crap.
That was bad. Pulling into a bit smoother waters, you actually pull into one of the currents, and it increases your sail speed. As one of the currents helps carry you further. And the drift winds happen to be pushing this direction of stuff and things. And so, the ship picks up speed and heads on a smoother course straight for Freeport. Do you guys wanna be doing anything during the rest of your travels? Is anyone actively seeking out anything or performing or doing anything during this travel, or are you guys just basic crew work?
I want to be working on my musical act because I'm still trying to find my performance that makes all the good money. So I'm gonna. Do you want me to roll to see if I'm making progress on that, or?
The cat just fell off the window. Sorry, that was really funny. Yeah. Roll performance to see if you're improving or if you're staying the same. Remember the last time you rolled, you were doing well, so you're performing well. This is mainly to see if you're improving or if you're staying at well. This doesn't make you do worse unless you critical fail. Then you well, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll and I'm gonna go grab the bathroom real quick. But I'll be right back, guys.
All right, no worries. Success.
Yeah. Stan Waters and the Knights on Patrol is making progress.
Stan has officially written a new song. A new sea shanty has been added to your inventory. As Stan practices his music there, he actually comes up with a sea shanty that's pretty catchy. You guys seem to like it. Singing sea shanties during your travels may actually make the time go by faster. May increase your speed just because you guys are enjoying your work a little bit more. However, as you guys are going along, roll perception for hearing.
Don't have a temp.
That- I don't have a separate hearing. so
It's
I
just
rolled-
just perception. It's just
perception.
some people
But
get
he's-
bonuses for hearing and sight and different things. So
He's just
flat perception. Feels bad, man. Game
rip.
doesn't like me.
son of a biscuit.
All right, all right. I'm just gonna actually let me pull up one of the NPCs. Let me see if they hear anything. You. Perception. How's she do? Oh, nope, she didn't hear shit either. Alright, so, you guys are, going about your daily duties. Maybe you can't hear anything because Stan Waters is over there playing, beautiful music. But as you guys are, you know, sailing along, you start to see, something, moving on the side of your ship as it...
Leo.
No, it's not Leo. Climbing up... climbing up onto the ship. These giant crabs, they seem to be metallic in color as they climb up, aboarding the ship. A whole swarm of them, just climbing up the sides of your ship up onto the deck. And at this, you must roll initiative. Unless you guys want to befriend the creatures. And...
They're blue like Stan. Maybe Stan can blue people talk to.
Blue people talk.
The Blue Man Group.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
The Blue Man Groupies.
Oh wow, critical success. Alright, so we'll see what Stan comes back with, but looks like Valen's gonna be going first. You guys should all be in squares. What do you guys want to do? Valen, you're first up.
Oi!
If you leave the deck of the or leave the helm, we'll just, you know, the ship will come to a stop. It won't like flip over.
Oi, boys! Crabs! We got an STD!
We got crabs!
Thank you, jointment!
Again!
Damn it. My boat. We just got this. We just got clean. You're dirtying my ship. So
My ship's infested with crabs.
Valen, this is hard
You
because
probably
he's...
caught him from that ditzy blonde.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good... Nobleman, you
He's
never know.
alright.
Never know where they've been. Let's see. I'll have to go... Is there a rope I can swing on? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Oh, it's my move again. My move's 5. So 1, 2, 3. So, I'm just gonna wait, I guess. If I can hold an action,
Yeah, you can hold your action.
yeah, I'm gonna wait because I'm not any good at this. So, but you said charge was 10. Charge is you run in and then
Run in and attack, and it gives you a +10 to your attack.
and diagonals just
Yeah. One thing that I'm thinking about implementing, we could actually implement it this game and see if it works. I was playing this new game. I'm gonna be I'm not gonna share what game it is. I'm playing a new game. You guys might see it on Steam when I'm playing it, but don't give it away. I was playing it last night.
skyscraper.
No, not that one. So you guys are gonna get a maintenance crew, and you have to install lights. No,
I always wanted orange jump shoot minions.
no, this is a new game. I'm going to be incorporating some aspects of it. One thing that they did is they had a charge, and what it did is for each tile, like each space that you charge in, so say if you charge from 10 away, if you charge from 3 away, it adds 1 to your damage when you hit. So like charging from 10 squares away, you can do a big hit into them and do like tons of extra damage. But it
Like
has to be yeah, exactly. But it has to be in a straight line. So like for you, you would have to get to like or actually, I think I would include stairs, but if you went here and then charged in, so you'd have to move
Jump
2.
over Stan.
Well, yeah, but I mean, technically a square is 5 feet, so I mean, he could just stand to the side, I'm guessing, instead of just standing in front of you, watching you run into him.
I could like do one of those cool assassin slides under his legs.
Yeah. Or like jump over him and like bring down your weapon on top of him. But yeah, that's one thing I want to try, is it'll give you a +10 to your attack and +1 damage for each, if you hit, obviously, +1 damage for each tile that you used in your charge. That's one thing I want to try out and see if it works. So, Valen, what did you want to do?
Oh, part of me wants to wait, but I know Stan doesn't do too well with combat, so I'm actually gonna leave post and let's 4, 5. 1, 2.
You can probably walk the steering wheel, can't you?
I told him, I was like, if he leaves the helm, I'm just gonna have like the ship comes to a stop. It doesn't flip over or anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just
cool.
gonna like wait out. One of those slow drift stop things. So
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 6. I'm just gonna get right up in this crab.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take those crabs head on.
4, 5,
Uh,
6. Wait,
So 6. So it's
let me put them in their actual squares. So, Stan will say that you're here. Well, you'd be here, there, to attack him.
I'll let him push me aside, or I'll get out of the way more.
That's what I figured. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be plus 5 damage to your attack if you hit.
and then this is have the rapier and then the hook and the
Well,
other.
I'm trying to think because that wasn't all in a straight line. So technically,
No, it wasn't.
yeah, this
So
wouldn't work because it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 as your move. So you
Yeah.
technically just did 2 moves there.
I would say if it was a charge, it would have been from stairs. So it probably would have been.
But what I'm thinking is because the charge is a full move, a full turn
Oh,
action. That's why you get that 10 move because you can't move for it and then get a charge for 10 extra move.
no, I got you.
Yeah. So
Um,
moving there would be a
I
full
don't.
turn.
I don't need
just
extra
two.
attack. I just want to get up in here. I was really
Okay.
what I wanted.
Okay. So you're
I
up on
wanna
the
be, like,
square.
swinging in from a rope or.
Yeah. No, I got you. So you moved in. That's your turn. Cool. That brings us to Violent Gumby.
Stan?
Kath Hughes. No, Stan's last.
Am I? I thought I was. I get.
Oh, 49. Sorry, I just saw
Yeah,
the
he's
red
next.
square and I was like, you're so
Stan's
low.
next.
Yeah, Stan, yours next. Your critical low is better than their critical high.
I'm very agile and good with people, but nothing else.
All right.
What about the other NPCs? Are they doing anything?
I'm just going with they're gonna
Nice.
act
Yeah.
all the NPCs together. Yeah. So they'll be with the metallic crab.
Oh, that's what that was for.
Yeah, that's just for everyone else. So Stan,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
I would like to equip my mandolin and begin playing music. And just give me a brief moment, just a brief moment. I want to give.
You do you, boo boo.
Thanks. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna do the Song of Speed because I love that song. It's very fast-paced and good for combat. I'm gonna sing it aggressively. And the person I'm gonna
Dance.
touch with my song, I want to touch Valen with my song.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna be whispering it right behind him since I'm like right in here.
So warm and tingly.
Let's see if this actually gets you sped up, though. You know.
Hey. Alright, Song of Speed. That's really good to give somebody who's already right next to the enemy and isn't going to be running anywhere. I mean, maybe he's going to run around.
That +5 to agility, though.
Oh, that's right. +5 to agility.
would help him.
I was like, what is your plan here? But yeah, the +5 to agility would really help. However, it failed.
Mhm.
You can tell. I was trying to think of how to explain this. Like, how do you know if it's working or not? But you can tell that when it's working, those designs on your mandolin usually light up.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
you can tell that they are not lighting up as you start playing your song.
Out of key. Well,
Yeah, you
I'm
can you
sorry,
could
I'm
continue.
sorry.
Yeah, you could continue playing, but I mean, it would just be music at that
I
point.
forgot to tune it.
yeah, humidity does that. It happens.
Yeah, gets that
Okay,
tune every
I'm
once in a while.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
So let's see. That was a half action. Did you want to do anything else?
I'm not able to try that again. So I'm gonna back up defensively.
I would say you'd have to tune your mandolin before you can try again.
Okay. Is that a half action, or do you think that'll be a full turn?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, a round is what, 6 seconds. So I'm gonna say a full. I'm gonna say a full turn, just
Okay.
to be fair.
Well, I'm gonna use my half action to move 1, 2, 3, 4 up here, and in my next turn I will tune my instrument, if you know what I mean.
In your next turn, you're gonna do what to the Knight's Run?
I'm gonna tune my instrument.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, no, of course. And then that brings us to Violent Gumby. Sorry about that. Okay. Violent Gumby, what do you want to do?
So it's like actions to draw my bow and all that, right?
It would be a half action to draw your bow, but when we're first starting out combat, I'm gonna say like as the initiative was taken, you drew out your initial weapon, your first weapon.
He's more kind than the rule book is.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
From up here, I think I have a pretty good vantage point.
Oh, yeah.
I have some pretty clear shots.
Oh,
on
yeah.
These crabs.
Oh yeah, you could hit any three of them.
Yeah, well then I'm definitely
Well, any one
not
of the three
gonna,
technically.
Not gonna go downstairs, but I think I might move here.
Hey, buddy.
I can get a better angle at, these two over here maybe. And I guess I'll take a shot at the one right in front of Valen.
Away!
Okay, so I'm trying to think how cover works in this because technically he's taller than them, and so you would be shooting past him to hit them.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering about how, like, the height advantage for me being on this upper deck would come into play.
Right, but because they're smaller, it would be, if you were here, no, because there's a mast in the way for that one. Yeah, I guess moving over was probably smart. You know what? I'm not gonna incorporate it yet because I don't want to make the game harder. That's not my goal. Just realistic and fun. So, we'll just say you don't get any bonuses on it. So instead of getting like a +10 for the height advantage here, it'll be canceled out because -10 for shooting through him. So you don't run a risk of hitting him, but you just don't get the +10 from being a height advantage.
Yeah, it's okay. A spear almost hit me last game. We're good.
I think if you shot this one, I would give you a +10. Does that
Well,
make sense?
I think yeah.
Excellent.
But I would rather still try and focus fire on the one that's gonna be
He's in
endangering
most
my
danger. Yeah, I got you.
friend.
I got you. So yeah, it would just be attack
Only
normal.
friend. No, I'm just kidding.
To roll ballistic skill, I guess.
No, go to your weapons tab, and you should have. Wait.
Well, you didn't put bow on there. Oh,
Yeah, I'm wondering. You
Yeah, I
probably
put it
didn't
in.
put. You did put
I
it in.
put it in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Made my job easier.
Oh, there it goes. Boom. Submit.
Bow has a damage of 3. Nice.
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's really cool.
Short bow and regular bow and long bow.
Yes.
They all have a damage of sling.
And a blunderbuss. A blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss.
Anyways.
Alright,
But the
what'd you do?
blunderbuss has shrapnel.
Miss. Alright, well, like I said, you don't run a risk of hitting him, so no worries there. But the arrow does fly right past and strike into the deck of the ship, now standing outside of the ship. You move to detect. So as you move over and draw and fire, Stan goes running past you, Valen goes running forward. And that brings us to the enemies. And the NPCs, I should say. I'm gonna say that the NPCs have first action. They're probably gonna move faster than the crabs. Yeah. So let me pull up their character sheets. We will go with Rella first. Rella's gonna move straight up. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use a charge just to see how this works. So charging in with her, let me open up her character sheet again, pull up weapons. She swings her axe straight up over her head, cleaving down on this beast. Getting that
Speaking of
+10.
axes to the face.
What's that?
Speaking of axes to the
Yeah,
face.
speaking of axes to the face, for real. And misses. So much for being epic. Yeah, she runs up, swinging her axe down. However, it cleaves just in front of the creature, splitting the deck. Didn't really think that one through. Putting a nice little crack in the wood underneath this crab.
We're gonna sink our own boat because of these freaking crabs.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And let's pull up her character sheet. What is she capable of?
Everything.
Nothing. No.
Maybe she can bribe the crabs with her money.
Mm.
Bribe the crabs with their money. Yeah, totally. Why not? She swings. Almost. Soon. There it is. Also missing. So both your female knights go running in, swinging weapons. However, Ezra's seems to actually clang against it, and you guys can almost hear a metallic ring as her weapon bounces back. Brings us to the crabs.
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 Hmm.
Feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Feeling it? Oh, my joke I was saving for a hit.
Let's see.
Mr. Crab.
Crabs. I don't know why I keep doing that. Anyways,
Wheatworth.
weapons. This one's going to stab out at Rilla. Missing. She darts to the side as this little pincer comes stabbing out towards her. Another one's going to stab out towards Ezra, now drawing its attention away from Valen. Also, darting out of the way away from his attack. The other one's going to bring his claw straight out and try and snap down on Valen.
So
Succeeding,
I
unless
can
you
parry
have...
or I can dodge.
Do you have weapons in both hands?
Yeah, I got a rapier.
That's right, you did correct. So, yeah, you can parry, and then I believe you should have dodge blow as well. So you can do either one to avoid this.
Is there a roll for parry?
Yeah, if you go to your weapon, stab,
It's in the weapon side.
all the way on the end, parry. And you would parry...
So-
do you parry with your offhand weapon? Is that what that's for, then? Mr. Pickles?
That sounds like a question for me.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
distracted.
I believe it's the offhand weapon. I was just checking that
Yeah.
before.
Pickles was the one who went and looked it up. Okay, so it is. So, whatever your... were you holding the hook?
I was.
Okay, so you,
Offhand.
you don't have a hook. Just... you say it's the same as the dagger. So just parry with the dagger.
Oh, okay. I thought I had a hook.
Well, you do have a hook. It's just not... did you add it to your weapons?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then, there you go.
I
Parry with
covered.
that.
I just don't know what you wanted for the damage. If you wanted me to put it as like minus
Honestly, it's...
-4 for an
it's-
improvised, or like a -3 with dagger.
I would do
or-
-3 because it may not be specifically made for damaging, but the
No, it's
damage
not.
that it would do if you hook someone and like rip that would be, you know, a little bit more than smacking with a table leg
Okay.
or a fishing pole.
Yeah.
So
So,
I would say -3.
I don't know if I want to try to parry a claw hook. I think I'd rather just dodge the blow. Makes more sense, strategic or story wise as well.
True.
I don't know. I could parry a freaking claw. I'm gonna
Plus,
dodge.
if you parry with a weapon, does it damage your weapon? Or I remember we did that in different systems, but I was wondering if there's an actual rule for that in
Just on it.
WFRP.
Kind of.
Um,
I think.
Because I know there's
I think
shield health.
Shield health.
Yeah, so like pairing with a shield, I mean, eventually your shield's gonna get beaten down.
Well, I don't know if that's actually a rule in this.
if the
Oh.
character succeeds, that attack is beaten back and is considered to have missed. If he fails the test, the attack connects and his opponent may roll for damage as usual.
Okay, so there's an actual like item health,
There's no
which is
item
cool.
health.
That's less for me to take, keep track of. So no worries. You could parry, or you could, I was wondering if you like parried with a sword and it clamped down on your sword, could it break your sword? No,
Oh, God.
so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that would make sense. I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
And so no modifier. Nope.
Okay. Uh-oh. So it reaches out, snapping down, clamping down on your right arm as you try and dart away. It just barely grazes your right arm. Oh, barely grazes a lot. So go
I'm
to your
dead.
no, go to your armor tab. And your right arm, you should have some armor there. Plus, you guys picked up some armor, so that should be. Make sure that you guys added your leather armor in there as well.
I did.
So that's,
I didn't add mine yet.
Okay, go to your armor tab, and then it's armor points 1 to each spot. So just make sure you add the armor that you need.
so, 1 to each spot.
Well, yeah, if you
Head.
put in the armor, so like if you click worn on head, torso, arms, and legs, it'll add
Yeah.
1 to each one as well.
Okay, I
Did
did
we
that.
get some kind of helmet
already.
as well, or
Yeah,
is it just
it's
Yeah,
a leather
that's part of
cap,
the
I
full-
think. Leather. I can
It's
look.
a leather, yeah, it's a leather helm or thing, but yeah, it's part like all basically click worn
Leather
on
skull
all of
cap.
them.
Leather skull cap, leather jerkin, leather jack, leather leggings, leather armor. But I think instead of a jerkin, you wear a jack, because that covers more.
I just put leather for all of it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. But so what's the armor or
4.
number on your right arm? So 4. So that brings it down to 8 damage.
Oh,
Holy
it
cow.
still hurt like hell though. I only got 3 health left.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
that was a lot.
Yeah, that. We're not
1d10.
gonna live this encounter.
How does that even? It's 1d10. How did it get a 12? That doesn't make any sense.
Strength bonus.
Oh, strength bonus. That's why. Okay.
If I'm being really honest here, I conveniently forget strength bonus and toughness bonus like on all
Yeah.
my.
It does it
Oh, my
itself. I mean,
PCs.
their stats are all very basic, so it just got lucky with that
Yeah.
hit, honestly. Because like it's attack roll, it had to hit a 22. So what does it? Oh no, it has to hit at 35 or less just to hit. So.
Pretty average.
All right, we'll see how this goes, because I'll be honest, I'm not going to kill your character off right here. So this is all just testing it out, making sure that
And then
systems
you
are working.
said you want me to adjust that in the combat section, right? So
Yeah, in the combat section, you'll see wounds. That's where you change your wounds.
So I took 8 damage,
Mhm.
and so I have 3 wounds left.
So this thing just clamped down on your hand, cutting it open, or on your arm or your hand, cutting it open. It did a lot of damage. It's swollen, it's bleeding, but you're a hardened warrior. You're not knocked out. You're used to getting cut, and so you know that you're damaged, but you're not like out of the fight. That wraps up there as it brings us to Valen again.
Run, Forrest, run!
Valen, do we lose
I
him?
got distracted.
Oh.
But okay, so it's my turn.
Mhm.
Even though I just got hurt. Damn, that hurt. I'm gonna just get pissed and take a couple swipes at it with the rapier. Try to freaking go after that arm that just freaking.
Mhm. And just so you guys know, they only have one pincer, so if you cut off like their pincer, the other one.
Oh, they got one big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go with the new rapier. See what happens. No advantage. It's a miss. Let's try a second attack.
Yeah, that's right. You get 2 attacks.
Nice.
That's a miss. Barely.
Quick question: isn't a rapier a fencing weapon?
I mean, in real life, it is.
I'm
Is that some
checking.
kind of
Rapier is
in-game
fencing.
classification?
Yep.
So you technically you can't use that weapon unless you have specialist weapon group fencing, correct?
Really?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
You
What is it?
attack by half skill. If you go to your combat section, your weapons, I mean, there's a little thing that says prof question mark. It's not are you a professor? It's if you're proficient. And in this case, specialist
Oh, I
weapons
see.
group are the proficiencies.
So yeah, you need to uncheck that for for your rapier. And then if you want, I'll let you re-roll both of those with a weapon that you're proficient in.
Yeah.
So. That
Is he cutting out, or is that?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't hear that. I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
I just a little shocked. That's all. Didn't know it. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's on there.
Bad, man.
That's why I was interested that you were buying a rapier. And I was like, oh, really? Interesting.
I mean, because looking at the careers and the next step, I need to have a rapier anyway.
Does
Which
it?
career are you going
usually-
into?
Which career?
Usually a pirate type weapon or sailing weapon is a rapiers.
Or
What?
cutlass.
Yeah. What career are you going into?
Either mate or navigator, and a mate has a rapier. You have to buy the equipment before you can move over to that.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm just looking. Mate
All
talents.
I see is that you need a leather jack.
Yeah.
To be
Mate just has leather jack, not a rapier.
Read that had. Fucking-
Navigator doesn't need a rapier either, but perhaps could he have bought like a cutlass or a
I would allow to change. I mean, if that's the confusion, of course, yeah.
I mean, I was thinking. Oh, I guess a cutlass would have been the right.
I mean, if you're just trying to buy another hand weapon, a cutlass, that's, yeah, just go ahead and change it.
looking for another- I wasn't looking for-
Piratey hand
Okay.
weapon.
Are you changing it over to cutlass then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, I was a little confused why you were buying that, but I'm glad we got it
Would
sorted
that
out.
mean
At
he
least.
should have more money? Because he paid like what was it, 36 gold?
Yeah,
instead of-
so give yourself another 16 gold. And you are proficient with it.
Professor.
Cutlass. What's the damage?
0.
Strength bonus.
Yeah. Don't write anything in there.
Yep.
It should be 0. I don't want to confuse him and have him write his strength bonus number in there.
Oh, is
Sorry,
that not
guys.
it?
It's a-
Can't change
Yeah.
on mine then.
Yeah, if you
I was
hover over
confused.
it says melee damage already includes strength bonus.
Oh, okay. That would have been nice if it just told me that automatically without that.
It does.
So
You just
if-
hover over it.
If I increase my my strength from an advancement,
I don't understand the question.
never mind. I'll look
Okay.
it up.
Okay. If you increase it,
There is no.
Yeah. If you increase your strength by 5,
yeah, so if you go from like 37 to 42, your strength bonus goes up by 1, and then you'll do more damage. Because it went
so
from
last
3 to
time I
4.
went from 32 to 37, but I have to go up to like 40 to.
Exactly, because it goes off the
Just
the
checking.
10s digit. So next time you advance it to the 40s, you'll actually end up doing more damage because you'll have
That's
the extra.
right. I
Same,
remember you telling me about that.
yeah, it's
Okay.
really nice. Same thing with toughness bonus. If you go from 37 to 42, you'll gain an
So what we're
extra
doing
toughness
now-
armor.
Is we're actually swinging a cutlass instead of a rapier.
Yeah, go ahead and
And-
re-roll with the. Make sure that you have the proficiency
it's
marked as
damage.
well.
Sorry.
You should probably try and hit first.
Yeah, missed.
Oh no.
And then, did you want to use the second attack again?
Oh right.
Come on.
You can do it.
God, I have
Nope.
faith in
Holy crap.
you.
Son of a
This is what happened last time too.
son of a crab.
I had faith in you.
Um,
I kid.
real quick, Valen, how much experience do you have, by the way? How many advancements?
So 5 total.
5 total?
From
That's what I
when
thought.
we started. It wasn't 7, it was 5.
Yeah,
You're
but Violent Gumby's character was based on the other group, and so he needs to up his to catch up with you guys. So Violent Gumby, you should be at 3 total, correct?
Yeah, I got 1 extra advance
Yeah,
with just being a general character, so 3.
right. 3 total. Okay, so
No,
go
so-
ahead and give yourself 2 more advancements just so you're caught up with them.
And we got 2 from the
mean,
bridge fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Figure it out. Is it okay if I just roll with what I got now and then figure it out?
Oh yeah,
After
you can
the-
figure it out later if you
Yeah.
want. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you're, not behind too much. Okay, so you missed twice. That brings us over to Mr. Pickles.
Yeah.
Stan Waters.
I'm spending the turn tuning my my instrument so that I'll be able to help my allies with a song of healing grace. Yeah, I'm gonna heal that arm with words.
You're gonna heal him.
Got your back.
Interesting. You haven't used that one yet.
I heard a song for good reasons.
And Violent Gumby.
All right. I think Kath seeing Valen get hard is making him freak out a little bit.
Yeah, you
So
got
he's probably
fucked up.
maybe, I don't know if it would be like a leap or just a basic move, but he's gonna try and move over to here.
1,
So he
2,
could be a
3,
little
4.
closer.
You could just run down the stairs around.
All right, yeah, sure.
Okay.
And just just so he could be a little bit closer to Valen in case he needs to drag him down below deck to keep him from getting crabbed to death.
Crap to death. Yeah, no, I understand. Alright, well that's only a half action to get there, so you
And,
do technically still have a half action if you wanted.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna will I suffer penalties to my shot from this angle if I again try to shoot the crab in front of him?
You lost the +10 or from way on up here, and so from here, no, I would allow it. I think that you wouldn't hit him at all. He can move, so no penalties, no bonus.
And he's gonna go ahead and take another pop shot at Senior Crab.
Yeah, pop that shot.
Did you just roll tuning instrument, Mr. Pickles?
I tuned it.
You did. You succeeded.
Thank you.
Description tuned it.
I thought it was accurate.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Smashed into the left arm. Make
You
sure
know
you
that
keep
Mr.
track of your
Crab-
ammo, by the way, because you are down to. Wait, didn't you give him? I thought you gave him 19.
I did.
11, I thought.
I gave you 19.
19. So you're at 17 now.
Okay, well, then I'm down to
17 left.
17.
Yeah. Cool. You gained 6 arrows. All right. Go ahead and roll damage as well.
Yeah, good job, Gumpers.
Yeah. Don't forget.
Gods have blessed you with 6 more arrows.
You did so well that your arrows had 6 and multiplied.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. All
Take
right.
advantage.
Can we say like I just blow it up with my arrow ferocity?
This
I
tiny little short bow
would
just
you hit left arm.
bam,
That's 3. Let's
Depends
see.
on how many HPs this thing has.
obliterated.
Not quite, but you pin its leg to the floor. As it sits there, kind of, it lets out a nice little squeal as it tries to shuffle around, but its leg is decently pinned to the deck.
Question.
Answer.
Its left arm is its left arm. It looks like the big claw is its left arm. Is that true?
Oh, left arm, not left leg. Good point. Thank you. Yeah, so as this thing clamped down on Valen's arm, it releases, pulling its arm back, or its claw. Its claw gets shot and pinned straight into the side of the ship, into one of the railings. It renders its pincer pinned and unusable.
Yeah.
10 minus 3 is 7, so 5. Okay, cool. I was bringing down its health. Had to check and see. Actually, I have an idea. Just so you guys can see a little bit better. Let's see. Oh, wrong thing. Let me see if I can do something here. I can. Awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Now I can like show you guys. Are you guys able to see that red bar over the crab?
Nope.
Okay, let me fix this. Which bar is it? Bar 3. How about now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
now I see it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So now you guys will be able to
Nice.
see
Please.
health. Bar 3 and yeah, fair games. They're so accurate. It's like a real game now. All right, cool. So that was both moves, correct? That was both your moves?
That was my full turn. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. And that brings us to them. Let's see. Let's go with Rella again first. Rella. Let's see how she does this time. Swinging her axe around, smashing the crap out of this little I was gonna say hobbit. It's not a hobbit. Little crab. Dealing a 9 damage. So she brings her axe around, just smashing into its left leg. You can literally see one of its legs just snap. Or right leg, I'm sorry. Snap, and it kind of hobbles down on that side. Let's see. Does she have? No, she doesn't have 2 attacks. She'll just get into a parrying position at that point. Let me detail health for you guys so you can keep up. 9 minus 3, 6. Awesome. There we go. Let's see. Ezra winds up. The pitch is thrown. And she smashes it out of the park! Swinging her Night Saber, slashing into the left arm of this one, also the pincer. Let's see. How does she do? Another 9 damage.
Nice.
Now you guys are fucking them up.
Yeah. Got this.
Minus 3, 6, minus that, 6. Boom. Nice. And then it's the crab's turn. Let's see how they do. It's really hard for them to hit anything, so we'll see. The attack. Reaching out at Rayla. Missing. Reaching out at Ezra. Missing. And the one that goes, yeah, the one that goes to attack to Valen, can't seem to move, so he's gonna go ahead and struggle for a bit, trying to release his claw from the side of the ship.
Gonna dance.
And doesn't succeed.
Yeah.
Sitting there pinned, squealing, trying to get its claw unstuck from the side of the ship. Bringing us back to Valen.
Mother, father.
Mother, father? Is that what you just said?
You mother father!
Mother, father.
I'm so
It's my
fucking tired
sensor.
of these motherfucking crabs on this motherfucking boat.
Them crabs off my mother effing boat. All right, finally I got a hit with
Nice.
the cutlass.
Smashing
One
its
hit.
other arm.
Damages.
Oh, crap.
Nice.
Fury failed.
Got
Aw, no
13.
fail. Or no Fury, but 13 damage. Minus the 3 armor. Does 10 damage. And I'm not very fast, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's an old
Could be
computer that
dead.
we're playing this game on, I guess.
Dead. The crab drops to the deck of the ship. Is its other arm is cleaved clean off, and little pool of blood kind of forms underneath it. You still had a half action. What do you want to do?
Full action to attack, right? So I can't do like to jump on it.
Yeah, it's outside of reach of a melee weapon unless you had like a spear.
I really wish I had a potion or something. No. So I'm just gonna wait and
Who is
hope
that
the other.
mysterious stranger in the water?
Who
It's
the hell?
Rudy!
Who the hell?
Oh, is he awake now?
He's been awake. No one came and got him. No one's yelled out, but he did hear fighting, and so he's
I
arrived.
didn't hear the axe go right into the boards. That's weird.
It took him a while to get up the stairs. Like 6 seconds.
I'm just giving no crap. Just know those are crap. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait in a ready stance for whatever.
All right. I forgot I was gonna do his turn during the NPCs, but I kind of forgot. So he's here. That's probably a half action to get here. Kath, are you okay with him passing by your square, or are you gonna hold him on the stairs?
I'm so focused on the fight. I don't care about him either one way or the other.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's gonna run up there. That's the end of his turn. That brings us to Mr. Pickles.
All right, let's see. I need to double check real quick the range on my spells and how far they touch.
24 or 21 yards, something like that. 6, 9, 12, 15. I don't
24
remember.
yards. So I'm going to sing the Song of Healing, a song about somebody's arm, an arm that's going to be mended by the
You can
love
reach
of music
here.
and the power. Yeah, he's the one I'm going for.
Okay, yeah.
Power of music in his arm.
Power of music in his arm. Interesting. Okay.
And I started off the song with just shouting that, and I'm strumming down my mandolin as it's finished tuning. And
Nice. Spellcast healing 8. So, Valen, you feel this invigorated like power of magic and light just spew through your body, flowing straight into your arm. The bleeding stops, and the wound almost just seems to like cover itself. However, there is a jagged scar of the pincer cut.
yeah,
Scars are awesome. No
That
worries.
brings you back up to max health, doesn't it?
Is that 8?
8
HP?
healing.
Or-
Yep.
Yeah, that's max.
I got you.
Well done, sir.
There you go. Yeah, so Mr. Pickles, I remember talking to him and he's like, my healing isn't very powerful. Remember
It
that?
is when you're
Remember
weak as shit.
I thought before it was I literally could only heal one wound with a success on this spell that has a 50% chance of failing.
Oh, maybe I changed it. I don't remember.
But this is potent. I am a musical thing.
Never doubt yourself again, Stan. The Waterman.
Will do.
Just want to check. So these usually have some half action, tech mandolin, 1 per round, 1 target. Okay, I was just checking to see. All right, so that was a half action. So do you want to do anything else, Mr. Pickles?
I'm gonna continue the song, just into an entertainment value because I was so revved up about how well I did there, getting that song to work after failing. So I'll just do a musician.
Yeah.
Bam.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. I think what I'm gonna do with that spell, just to make it fair. So like you rolled an 8, right? So it does 8 healing. You'll do 4 if you use it as a half action. You'll do the full 8 if you do a full action of it.
Can I do a full action?
Yeah. You did. Don't worry. I was gonna allow it either way, but I think that's how I'm gonna run that spell, just because it is a really powerful spell.
Yeah.
But either way, that way you can choose if you only want to heal them for 4. Maybe they only needed 4 health, and then you can use your other half action, or if you want to sit there and do it for the full turn for 8.
Full turn.
Excellent.
Full turn.
Kath Hughes, what are you gonna do?
I think Kath is feeling a little emboldened seeing one of the crabs bite the dust and people on the ship actually landing some blows. And he's gonna move up here and Rudy, and he's gonna take a shot at this crab over here to the left side of the ship.
Left side. Okay.
The only one on the left
What is
side.
that? Do you guys hear that like ringing? You guys don't hear that?
Bits.
I'm getting bits.
Who's
What?
fighting you?
No,
You
like
brought up the affiliateness.
Oh,
so
I
got some bits, and
I
Rem
can't
was
see
putting
it.
bits in.
oh, I can. I got bits.
What
Yeah,
is
Rem. I don't even know what they are, but I got them.
So bits are they're a Twitch kind of.
Real quick, sorry YouTube. I know YouTube's watching this as well. This is gonna be totally off topic. I'm sorry. I just got affiliated on Twitch. I don't know the whole system. Tickety Tex is gonna explain it real quick. Thank you, Tex.
So yeah, so bits are like a cheer kind of system that people that watch on Twitch can put in for a few dollars, or you can get more and more bits. Donations are definitely like better, obviously, but it kind of also ranks up the people that are viewing through Twitch, and Twitch keeps track of it. So like in the top of your chat, it'll show whoever has donated the most bits or
That's so
given the
cool.
most cheer, and their name will stay up there until someone beats them to it. So it's only per channel, so that won't cross over to another channel.
And look, like Insomniac gave bits, and now he's got a cheer thing next to his name.
Yep.
So it gives you
So-
extra like little symbols that you're. So like Tex, can you type in chat one more time? I want to see if it gave you a little symbol. Yeah, that's so cool. And you get like different ranks of it.
Yep.
That's really cool. I never thought bits were cool until right now. Huh. That's pretty dope. Alright. You were shooting. I was wondering what that ringing was. I was like, does anybody hear that ringing? Kath, you were shooting at this one here?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Get no penalties or anything like that.
No, you should be clear. No penalties, no bonuses, but yeah. Clear shot.
Yep. Attack.
I don't know why, but like even this combat, like it might be slow, but I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are. This is cool, like all the
No,
new
yeah,
systems and
definitely.
like putting in like
Cool.
cover and bonuses for like height and stuff. Nice, good hit. Left leg, pin him to the ground. How much damage? It has to be more than 3. More than 3. That's all you need. 5. You pin him to the ground. You shoot the arrow, it strikes right through the leg. Pinning its leg to the ground, and this one starts squealing and trying to maneuver around on the deck, but just twisting its own leg. I can't click on anything. There we go. Taking another 2 damage. And it like updates that little bar too. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry. Their turn. Let's see. What is Rella gonna do? Rella's gonna pull out a sword. Yeah, pull out a sword. So she got a half action. And attack. Missing. Rip. Fucking Rella. Ezra again trying to wail down on this this little beastie here. Missing. Quality. That one's dead.
Maybe I shouldn't have moved up.
Don't have to worry about that one. Let's see. The one goes after Rella, reaching out its claw, and oh fuck. Goes to smash its claw straight into her leg. She jumps back and it stabs its claw into the deck. Unfortunately, getting it wedged. However, clears its claw from the deck, just puncturing another little hole in your ship. No big deal. Not like you needed those. The other one reaching out at Ezra, stabs out, stabbing straight into her body, dealing a decent little bit of damage. I'll go ahead and put in that health here in just a sec. Stan, or sorry, Valen, it's your turn.
All right.
Let me see if I can.
So I'm gonna climb, if you'll let me, top
Maybe.
this one. If I have to climb sheer surface, I will. Or I'll take a rope and I'll swing around.
Whatever works.
I would like to attack that one somehow. Since everyone's kind of on this side, I figure grab a rope or something and swing around this side and try to attack, or maybe walk around along the railing. Whatever you would like me to roll, I will roll.
Okay. Let's see. And you're just trying to get around everything to get over to here, correct?
Yeah.
To attack this one.
Yeah, I would imagine if
Well, you can do
you know,
either, because you
climbing
can
on the
move through. You can move through friendly squares. Oh, I forgot to move Rudy. I'll have to do that here in just a sec after your turn. But you can move through friendly squares, or you can swing around. It's whatever your character really wants to do.
Oh, then I'll just
Because you could literally go
move.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just almost half my.
That saves yourself from possibly ruining that rope swing. It would have been epic, but
Yeah.
there's always the chance of failure.
I'm all for the cool, right?
Yeah.
But this is fine.
Well, at least I'm still, safe.
So let's do some Nope. Oh, I only had one attack, but whatever. It didn't hit.
There we go. Oh yeah, you do have one attack. Yeah, it missed.
It didn't.
Swing around. It actually hits, but again, just clanging against the top shell, and bouncing back off of it.
I had the worst accuracy.
Well, you hit it. Kind of. Since Rudy can't really get in on that one, he's gonna run over here and try and help Rayla, since there's two of you over there. Let me pull up his character sheet real quick, just so we can get him in on the action. He's going to go ahead and draw his sword and attack. Well, he already had it drawn, but attacking. Oh, don't forget, if you're you have two people on that one, so you get a +10 to your attack. But it still would have missed, it looks like. His definitely missed. Yeah, so don't forget.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, you do get that +10 if you have two people on it.
Close,
+20 with
cigar.
Yeah. So he runs up, swings his sword, clanging it against the top of the shell, bringing us to Mr. Pickles.
All right. I would like to spend my forward movement to kind of go down the stairs. But I want to like run halfway down the stairs and then leap and start my song that I'm about to play as I'm like midair, so that I land and I jam. I'm doing the Song of Might, and I'm directing that Song of Might towards Valen, Mighty Valen, to break things.
Okay, you're doing what one towards him? Sorry.
Song of Might.
Oh, nice.
It's not gonna succeed, but I'm gonna try.
If you try either me or whoever that is that's kind of hurt fighting with the other one that still has a turn.
Nah, it's gonna be you.
I'm supposed to have a song of accuracy.
Oh, shucks.
Shooter people.
Nope, failed. I failed, and it's literally a song of accuracy, so I failed.
Quick question.
Counts.
Does when they do bits, does that show up on stream? Like, or is it just in chat?
Yes. It'll do a triangle or a,
Like
or
in the middle of my
whatever.
screen?
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool!
All sorts of stuff show up on stream screens.
Huh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Encounter roleplay calls them the triangles and he hates them.
Huh. Alright, that's pretty cool. So you casted it. You can see that again the symbols in your mandolin are not lighting up.
Hmm.
Maybe
Okay.
you're not playing it right. Maybe you just don't know how to play your mandolin.
Maybe.
Kath Hughes, what do you want to do?
Bagpipes.
Yeah, bagpipes. You imagine?
Right.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Just announcing your
cool.
whereabouts to literally everyone.
My goal is to get some bagpipes now.
At least the
Anyways.
mandolin you can play quietly.
So
That's the problem with the mandolin.
Yeah, you're playing it too quiet. You can't affect them. They can't hear it.
I need a bagpipe that is an area effect of music.
Yeah, affect everybody within range. Kath Hughes, what are you doing?
So, even though this crab is dead, the enemy crabs move over the dead crab. Like,
They can. It's counted as difficult terrain, so it instead of just being one move to move through it, it'd be two.
well, they still seem pretty focused on the people that are in their face. So,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay content with where I'm at and just continue trying to shoot this crab on the left side.
Okay, on the left side. Yeah, you from where you're at, you should still have a clear shot. I don't see you having any issues. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Attack. Man. Damn it.
Rip. You still have a half action. Did you want to do anything? And don't forget to change your ammo to, what would it be now? You used, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 arrows, so you should be at 15 arrows now, not 11.
Yeah. I had it written down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it just shows when you attack, it still says 11 ammo, so that's what I'm looking at. But anyways, you still have a half action. What did you want to do?
Mm.
Cool, it keeps track.
What?
I was saying it's cool that it keeps track of all that.
Yeah, it's really nice that I don't have to do it.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to get ready. Maybe start taking aim again.
Okay,
for the next
you can
round.
do an aim action. That's this system, right, Miss Sprickles, that had the aim
Yes.
action?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a half action, and if you don't have the talent that's associated with it, I believe it's a +10.
Yeah, if you have
If
the
you
action,
have
it's a
the
plus
talent.
20.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you can do it for weapon skill or ballistic skill.
Oh, I didn't realize it was weapon skill as well. So yeah, you can use your first half action to aim, and you get a plus 10 on your attack. Which, that actually would have... No, that still would have missed, but still. It could be useful.
Well, yeah, I've been. Yeah, it would have maybe mattered this round, but all the other ones I was moving around. So.
Yeah, that's true. So, don't forget, you're aiming now, so next turn, you'll get a plus 10 on your attack. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That brings us to their turn. Let's see, Rella's the first one up. She has her sword equipped, so she's gonna go ahead and attack with that. Of course. Once again, just these two are just over here beating on the top of the shell. Let's see if Ezra can figure out how to. Actually, you know what? Ezra is going to. If she did we just determine attacks of opportunity? She would have to
There is-
disengage from this to not get an attack of opportunity, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And disengage in full action.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to go ahead and disengage and head right here. And that's her full action. And then it comes to Crabs. That one's dead. We'll go with this one, which has been attacking Rayla. It will attack again. Missing, of course. And then the other one that was attacking Ezra, it will turn and face Valen. Facing you, reaches out, trying to stab into you. Missing. Both of you were able to dodge its attacks, bringing us back to Valen's turn. This creature just tried to impale you in your stomach area. What do you want to do to it? Hit it in the head. Nice.
Freaking head.
In the face.
Let's see if you
And that
hack his head off or
is
not.
9.
9 minus 3, 6.
No,
You
I
do.
don't
You
want
hack its head right off.
Even or its antenna or its face. I slash his face.
Yeah, you slash his face off. Face off. The face just begins profusely gushing
Maybe-
blood out
maybe
onto
just-
the ground as it dies in a pool of its own
Piercement.
excrement. Gross. You have another half action. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna.
You could throw one of your weapons at this.
Sounds like an incredibly bad idea.
I'm just throwing ideas out.
Could hit Rudy.
You could. You could wipe out Rudy.
Never mind. It sounds like an incredibly good idea.
I have a hand axe,
Mutiny, take over the ship.
and I could throw it, but I have to pull it out first, and that's a half action.
Oh, that's
so,
true. Yeah.
The hook you can't really throw.
You could.
Well,
Probably wouldn't.
I mean, yeah, it just
Yeah.
wouldn't. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. So, half action. How much can I move? Can I move again?
1, 2,
I haven't moved yet.
1, 2, 3, 4. You could move through Rudy over to like here, and then have this thing surrounded. Give everybody a plus 20 when attacking it.
Yeah, let's do that.
There you go. Bitch is surrounded. Mr. Pickles, what do you want to do? Is he here?
Gonna sing a sweet song.
Did he leave?
Yeah, I did leave.
Oh, welcome back.
Do I need to tune my instrument to play it again, or?
No, that was
Yeah.
only because you critically failed. No,
Okay.
you're fine.
I'll move forward 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. And then I'm going to try the Song of Might again on my friend,
The crab.
Balin.
Screw you, Rudy. You're right there, but
Yeah, not Rudy. Definitely not Rudy. Not Rayla.
But Valen's gonna crush everything. This is my song.
It's a good song.
2 so far.
You have killed 2.
It's part of the cool kid.
Obviously, proving your worth
Nope.
here. So this thing fails.
Oh my.
This is not a
Pineapple
good
the
song.
Silver.
Again,
Sometimes hit.
just not working out for you, man. It's
I'll tell you where my points are going next time.
So you run over, you start singing. That brings us to Kath Hughes. What do you want to do?
So this crap's surrounded. Do I get a? Oh, I'm
I would
50%
say it would be a plus 20 since you're not on it. It wouldn't be a plus 30, but I'd still give the plus 20s with the attack.
So
'Cause
and
it's like
because
pinned
I'm
in the
also-
corner and can't move around.
So, but I am also aiming at it. So is that like a total plus 30? When I make
Yes,
the roll?
yes, because plus the 10, so right 30 in your attack.
You better not screw this up.
You critically failed this. You're hitting an ally.
Mm-hmm. I swear, if I die because of this,
You can't even critically fail because you have a plus 30. Like, there's no way to critically fail.
Yeah, you can.
So now on the, I just put in a plus.
No,
and
don't do a
30.
plus,
No, it's
just
just a
30.
30.
Yeah, if you type a plus, it gets
The
all
30?
confused and goes full retard on us.
30.
You break the game.
Boom, you
Yeah.
succeeded.
Lovely.
Roll damage. Oh, nice, and you fix your ammo.
9.
9
Out.
minus 3. It is dead.
Take that, Rudy. He can do something good.
Fucking
Maybe
Rudy.
Rudy Senpai will notice me now.
Rudy somebody.
All right, the crabs lay dead. Little piles of blood around each of them as they bleed out from their extensive wounds from all the different attacks there. You guys could harvest these and gain, possible trade goods, equipment for crafting and armor. The top shells seem pretty solid, withstood all your guys' attacks. There's even crab meat that could be harvested for food and trade. I'm going to put together a separate document for the ship's inventory. I'll do that off screen because I haven't done that yet, but that's a really good idea that I just had, and I'm going to use it. And one of the things was these three metallic crabs that you guys can harvest in the future. But for now, what do you guys do?
I think Kath is just kind of gonna. She's never really been in such a life or death situation as this, other than running from the knights, like the police force.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna check out his arm and see if he's dying or not.
Were you hit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
he was hit, but he got healed. But doesn't mean that my character was fully aware of what was going on.
Wait, Kath is checking out.
Me.
Oh, checking out you. I thought he was checking out his own arm. I was like, you weren't hit. I don't think.
I'm so
Yeah.
confused.
Checking his arm. Got you. Yeah, no, that makes perfect
He's like
sense.
checking his body. Am I still here?
Yeah, I was thinking, is this like a panic thing? Like, okay, am I good? Am I hit? Am I bleeding?
Yeah,
No, that makes
that too.
that makes
that one
perfect
is
sense.
just to pee in your pants. You're good.
Yeah. Rudy heads over to Ezra, checking her out, if you know what I mean, and also the fact that she's bleeding profusely from her gut. Rayla starts gathering up all the carcasses and dropping them all down below. I'm just gonna set them off to the side just so I don't forget at the end of the game to add those to your inventory. But they're
That's some good eats.
stored away. Yeah, crab meat. I mean, that's gonna be
If you got a
profitable
butt
and
saw, literally,
enjoyable. Yeah, you have to
Freaking like
Damn.
cutting torch.
welding torch. Yeah, just to get through it. Yeah.
Give a song for that.
Song.
Hey.
The song is going to be about 3 dead crabs
So
in the
nice.
cargo hold.
Anyways, no, me arm's good. Oh, it's a beauty scar though, eh? Hey, Stan,
That
way to
healed
go
up
with the
pretty fast.
music, man. Yeah,
Thanks.
that was wow. I had no idea the power of a good song.
Me
Holy
either.
cow! Is that
Yeah,
all
right?
in the mandolin? Or is that pure you?
I don't know.
Oh, just kind of do
Maybe
stuff. It
did
works
come with the
sometimes.
blue? Oh man, that was thank you, man. I almost died there. If it was not for you. And oh, Kath, what a shot! Beauty shot with the arrow there at the end. And you pinned the damn pincher of the one that hit me. You boys,
Yeah.
you boys are a fine crew. The commander actually spoke this of me, so I'm happily surprised, and I hope that Rudy and the nobles pay note. You boys fought well. Well done.
Um,
Thanks,
Rayla, after hauling the massive carcasses about the ship, finally finishes and walks over and grabs Valen by the arm in a nice little, not your broken arm, not your wounded arm, or that's not wounded anymore, but the other arm, and does like the knight's handshake. She's like, "Good fight, Valen. You are strong.
And
You are
and
skilled. Sorry, you are skilled."
yeah, my strength ain't the best. I'm more of a nimble fighter myself, but you can handle your own as well. I see. Hey, we need to patch up this this board here. But other than this was great.
Aye. She walks over. She was walking past Kath Hughes to head downstairs and stops and looks over at Kath and kind of nods a little respective nod and heads down below.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hang on. I'm super zoomed in. I can't move anything around. Stand by. All right.
I got you.
And
She jumps in the water and goes
yeah,
for a
just-
swim.
peace. How do you guys want to continue? Do you want to stay put here? Do you want to continue sailing for Freeport?
I would presume we're gonna keep sailing for Freeport.
Well, that's up to your helmsman.
Well, actually, I need.
Well, actually,
to
that's up to your first
check
mate to
if
tell the
use
helmsman if you
bathroom.
want. What'd you say?
That I need to go use the bathroom first.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping it up. I was just wondering where you guys were heading.
Yeah, I figured we were just continuing on our quest. There's no reason to stay here.
Yeah, you guys don't have the materials to repair your ship right now. You'd have to do it at a port.
Stan, look at the scar, boy.
That's a beautiful scar.
Oh, man. And you patched me up right quick. You want me to keep sailing?
Yeah, let's keep going to Freeport. Let's see this port of free.
Aye, boy. Aye, Captain. Or first mate. And Stan the man. I'll be on it then.
Yeah, I'm a man, not a water.
As you guys set sail, continuing your path for Freeport, Rudy ends up helping Ezra patch up her wounds and comes about the ship. Don't worry, you don't capsize the ship, but it's back into a little bit of rough waters, but it's not too bad. Nobody gets seasick. It's just a little rough riding, but you maintain control. You guys are heading for Freeport. Rudy comes around and ends up congratulating everyone on the battle for protecting the ship. He's sorry that he didn't even know about it. He came up, and you guys already had it handled, which was awesome. That he can rely on you guys for that and kind of know that he can trust you guys to take care of stuff. He's gonna make sure that he puts in reports, because every good thing that he puts in his reports means bonus pay for you guys, which is always good if you guys will like money. He does make a comment that makes you guys start to question something about that. Based on the success or failure of this mission, will depend or will grant bonus to the access of runes on this ship. And as you guys sail, you begin to see the island of Freeport come into view. As you guys are sailing, you move towards it, and as you guys close in on it, you see that there are all manner of ships here. all manner of ships. There's fishing vessels. There's Knights of Roz ships. There's all different manners of ships. There's even pirate ships. You see ships from different countries, merchant vessels, mercenary vessels, and you even notice some long ships. They're not tall, but they're really long. They are heavily manned, and you can see people walking about them that stand almost twice as tall as any of you. You guys sail into port. The sounds, smells, sights of a giant, rich, blossoming city sprawling out in front of you. And this is where we will stop, and we will continue next time at the city of Freeport. So this wraps up episode 4, I believe, of Revolution with the group Firstborn. Hopefully everyone in chat has enjoyed this. I know I don't pay attention too much to chat. I kind of skim through it and kind of keep up as I can. During the D&D games, it's more of to not kill immersion and make sure that I keep the players involved and going. Also, this is all recorded for YouTube, so for anyone who's joined us on YouTube, thank you so much. We always appreciate it. You should come over and catch us live on twitch.tv/RathianGaming sometime. But we're going to go ahead and do an outro. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Who you are as a player, and even maybe stating who you play as a character. What your thoughts were on the game. What you want to see of in the future. You know, what your goals are for your character, where you want to go. And just maybe tell people where they can find you when you're not live here on the stream. And maybe someone's your biggest fan. They want to follow you to all your streams that you're in, or whatever, I don't know. But we're just going to go in order from who I got on the top of my screen. So, Mr. Pickles, you're right above me, if you don't mind.
I don't. I'm Mr. Pickles. I'm Wrath's cohort and friend, co-host sometimes. I come on here for D&D and whatnot, sometimes video games. We play video games here sometimes. And I play Stan Waters in this, the Bard, who has not attacked anything yet. I had my weapon damage wrong, and it never even mattered. But I really like the game. I'm enjoying the questing and the adventures. I'm excited to explore Freeport with my new cohorts and friends. And yeah, I'm excited. You can find me on Discord. I hang out in the help/hug channel. I forget what it's called now. Sometimes. That's me.
Awesome.
Does that need to know now?
What's that?
Oh no, it's still the help channel.
I'll change it. Maybe.
Tex.
Tiggity Tex is my handle on Twitter and Twitch. Trying to stream a bit more. You can often find me on Skagit's channel or here with Wrath, and even helping make clips when Mags does her horror games. So yeah, I play Valen. Sorry, Jarek is who I modeled him after. Valen here on Revolution, and every time, absolute blast. I never really wanted to end, and secretly want Stonehelm to end so we can do double. But no, I love playing with you guys. That's an understatement. And this setting of this game is so much fun. Yeah, I got scared there. I thought I was gonna get munched in half by a crab.
I was a little scared too. I'm glad the system works though. It just means that, hey, death is real. Like, it could happen. It's scary.
I'll tell you what, if we're advancing after this, or if we get more level ups, I am totally going to be upping my weapon.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want to make it wait until next time. So when we're all done here, I will tell you guys your experience before we close out.
Yeah, but I got to learn how to swing better.
Violent Gumby.
Yeah. I'm Violent Gumby. You can always find me here when Rap's streaming. Almost 90% of the time, I'll be in the chat, trying to break his spirit one day.
Also, Gumby's not a robot. He's a real boy.
Yeah.
I am a real person.
He's a real boy.
Believe it or not. You are Ken Hughes.
Everybody thought he was
Now.
one of my bots because he's always in my chat and always viewing. No, he's a real person.
True.
Yeah, and you can also find me on the Discord, but pretty much just a regular Twitch viewer person. So
Hell
if you want to talk to me on Discord, talk to me in chat, or don't. It's up to you.
Don't.
Don't. And Dana DeVito.
I think he's
Quality.
still in the loo.
He's still in the loo. He's still puking. Couldn't have said it better myself. No, thank you guys so much for coming out. I always appreciate it. That was actually a lot of fun. I personally really enjoy this campaign. It's my baby, so I have my own personal like relationship with it. Yeah, I know, right? But for that, I'm gonna say, let's see, what do we do all together this game? You guys went down to the armory, made friends with the quartermaster there. You pissed off the nobles. Let's see.
Only cats.
Yeah. I was just.
Let's be fair. They kind of seem like they're just in general pissed off all the time.
Well,
They do.
yeah,
They really do. What do they have to be
title
pissed
of
off
criminal
about?
doesn't help much, but
They can lighten up.
you're putting in good notes. So yeah, we made friends, we made enemies, and
Yeah, I
made
was
more
just trying to
enemies with
think. So
crabs.
I'm gonna put it all together. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna go 150. 150 experience. So that'll give you guys an extra advancement. Put you up towards another one.
It's halfway to another.
Yeah. Yeah, that
That's,
should be good.
50 per crab.
Yeah, technically 50 per crab. There you go.
Found-
Alright, guys. Thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Rathian from Wrath Faction. We appreciate all your love and support, and I will see you all in the next one. I'm pretty much live at 9 a.m. every single day except tomorrow. My stream is kind of, it'll probably be late in the evening or super early in the morning. I don't really know yet because I have to work all day tomorrow. So, anyways, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, homies.
Living a life of simplicity. I know that I don't ever wanna leave this dream behind. Yeah. How could you leave me here on my own? Out in this world, here all alone. When I said I loved you, you know it was true. Now I miss you too much, and I'll never forget you. Living a life of simplicity. I know that I don't ever wanna leave this dream, and I always wonder how life could be if I could open my eyes. If only I could see. Why are you always out on the road? What could I have done? Baby, it's so wrong. I showed you I loved you and you ran away. Baby, I just wish that you were here to stay. To stay. Yeah. Living a life of simplicity. I know that I don't ever wanna leave this dream, and I always wonder how life could be if I could open my eyes. If only I could see that I mean everything I say. I want to give you everything, this life, this time, this day. Show you that I mean it, everything I you everything. This life is